sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes
Oh, we're live in the studio back. Hold on, let me adjust something here because we have air conditioning noise in the background. I want to take that out. Boom.
Yeah, we don't want to die in the studio.
No, it is motherfucking hot outside. That's why when it's hot outside, Smiley, you know what you drink? You drink a nice chilled Topo Chico hard seltzer.
It's what I drink.
Delish.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had like 7 or 8 today already, Smiley?
This is my first one.
Oh.
Unlike other people, I worked this weekend
Yeah.
at a liquor store. I was required to be sober. It was I had to cater to everyone else's needs. It was delightful.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That's uh-oh.
We just completely lost all the video. Hold on.
It isn't like
Was that a power surge?
I don't know.
Like the light went off.
isn't like having to be sober at a liquor store. Is that like you have to, like, you're a doctor and you have to go to work sick? Like, I feel like it's the opposite.
It's not quite like that.
But
Usually I get to do like tastings on Saturdays, so I'm not but it's a holiday, so I had to be entirely sober.
Weird. That was weird, man. I got it back, I guess.
Okay. We weren't the show didn't tank.
No.
Okay, that was crazy. Like everything just went off.
Yeah, that was really weird. And I still can't share it. I was trying to share it. I don't know. Let me restart Facebook here. We're having lots of problems. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in for all of your FIFA World Cup coverage between Mexico and England. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, is that what's going on today?
I have no earthly idea about any of it. I am stoked about it. I'm stoked that it's all happening. I'm excited for it happening. I'm glad that the United States. I'm loving all the Instagram stuff. Before I go crazy on a tangent, we have a cool guest in the studio today. We have a person who wears many hats. She's Miss Sterling Powers. You're a comedian. You're a musician, artist. I don't even know. We're going to get into all of the things that you do. Yeah. But have you been keeping up with any of the World Cup, any goings-ons?
honestly, no. I feel like I kind of got a little World Cup ruined
Oh, yeah.
last year. So I lived in England for 3 years, and we lived right behind the Cambridge United pitch,
Okay.
which, yeah, not a good team, but still, it was amazing to just like, I got into to football for like half a second because of
Yeah.
that, But we were in Rome when Rome was playing in the World Cup, and we went to some like crazy restaurant, like someone's weird recommendation, like, oh, you got to go to this. He had lived in Rome, right? So it was not in a touristy area. And so my husband and I, like, we got on scooters and we rode through Rome, and we get to this place and then like couldn't find the restaurant, and we ended up in a dive bar. We're talking like it looked like someone's living room. Everyone had like their bare feet up on the tables.
Oh,
They're like
yeah,
chugging beers, smoking cigarettes everywhere. People are like drawing on the walls. And we're like, is this actually like a real bar? And it's like, come on in.
Oh, wow.
And watching the World Cup in that environment was so rad. I was like,
Oh, I bet.
do Americans do like that's such a big difference between that and like the American raw face paint kind of thing that I was like,
Sure.
oh, I don't know. I might be ruined for it. So sorry, long story, but short answer.
No.
Yeah.
What I
Long
love,
story for
what I
short answer.
love is like all the crazy American shit that the poor like foreign people are finding out. Like the guy the German guy that wandered into a Buc-ee's, and he's like this is a gas station, and like he's like posting about it on his Instagram to all the Germans, and he's like it's like 1 a.m. and he's like eating like smoked beef,
Yeah.
And
I mean, to be fair, that was my first reaction to it as well.
Yeah. And then the other one is you know, like the British guy that was like telling the Britons, he's like, I've lived in America for a while. Please do not. They're in Atlanta, and he's like, please do not walk to the game. And he's like, do not walk across the freeway. You will die.
I loved hearing about when it was in Boston and they ran out of beer. Because
Scotland. Yeah.
Scotland, they ran out of all of their beer. I mean, they had
Yeah.
to like bring some, except for the Bud Light.
You know how
The Scots were like, fuck Bud Light.
No, they're like, we got to sober up, drink the Bud Light. You got to wonder on that. Of all the cities in the United States, I did not anticipate Boston running out of booze.
Bingo.
Did not anticipate that. Not at all. It's almost like, you know, like the Scottish invaded, and it's like, oh my God, like we have no idea of what drinking is. Like
Exactly.
they're like, oh, let us show you what drinking is, you pitiful Americans.
I can only imagine like Boston. It's like Samuel Adams, right? Just
Yeah.
like we have like major breweries there. They couldn't have just raided the brewery.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
don't
know.
raid breweries.
Well, I wonder, like, if they drink beer or if they were just drinking all the liquor that we had. I don't know.
Like everything. They drank everything
Yeah.
except the Bud Light. That's what
pretty-
I heard.
They're like, they'll even drink the Coors Light. They're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. So I dig all that, right? And the thing that I love about this show is we're a very, for people who don't know, there's a lot of people in Albuquerque who think like, oh, you guys do, you know, a lot of good work and you know, your show is popular in Albuquerque or New Mexico. It's not. Like, our big areas are California. California's our biggest area probably now, right? Second to that is like Japan and Hong Kong and Brazil and India. We're worldly here, Smiley.
Oh, I know. We always have been.
Yeah. So, you know, we're
Ever
connecting
since
the
I
world.
ever since I took that trip out to New Zealand and tagged it up and put our
Yeah.
stickers everywhere, we had that huge leap for. I was like, we can
not
do
big
things.
in New Zealand, though. We're not big there.
Not anymore. But for that month,
They
Promotion
didn't like the
works.
stickers.
No, they didn't. They're like, fuck. They listen to our show. They're not drinking.
right? That's what they were like. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I thought this was a drinking show. These guys have like 4 drinks on it at max.
Right.
New Zealanders don't drink.
Do they not? I don't know.
As well, I mean, compared to Scots.
No,
Definitely.
I don't think it. Apparently, no one does.
Right.
Is you know? Here's where we're now at. Do we need Beer Fest for real? You know, at this point, we're like, wait a minute. I thought the Germans were going to be like the drinking, you know, and they do. Like, I've been over there, but man, apparently Scotland, they just have nothing else. I mean, they must not. They're like, well, fuck it, you know.
I mean, especially for most of the year, it gets so dark so fast. Like, I thought it was bad when I lived in England and I was like looking at like sunsets at like 3:30 in the winter and it doesn't rise again until like 9 a.m.
This sounds
No.
like heaven.
It was awful. It was who are you? It was-
Wow.
don't you like the sun?
Oh no, not at all.
Smiley, no.
Oh, not even
Oh.
close.
Okay.
Smiley,
That's where you got your
Smiley
name.
loathes the sun. No, that's his real name.
Yeah.
Smiley's. Oh yeah, but like Smiley is the anti-sun human being.
I
Like
get accused of being a vampire very
he
often,
does, yes.
and it's just no. I hate the sun. I hate the sun.
He correctly does not like it. He carries an umbrella
Sun umbrella.
for the sun. No lie, not making any of that up.
This jacket is just for UV protection.
Yeah, he's a wild animal. I'm not.
That's-
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah. Just so you know,
It is not my friend. These are prescription glasses to keep the sun from giving me migraines.
Yeah, he hates it.
Okay, if you get the sun micro, okay, so you're like one of those people who's like actually allergic to the sun.
Oh yeah, the sun is not my friend.
Oh, okay.
I don't
yeah,
like
that's
it. and
totally different.
It
That's
does not
different
like
world.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
I- hey,
As
don't
we-
be ableist.
Hey, as we all are. I'm not saying we're not all here.
I just have
So
a very specific weirdo.
so every time I talk to you, I find out like something new about you, Sterling. That like I'm like, oh wow. So you're a comedian. You do stand up comedy,
Kind of.
right? Kind of. I think that's the first hat I ever
Yeah.
met you wearing. You were at a stand up show. When you say kind of, what do you mean by kind of?
I mean, I moved here because my husband's Air Force, and
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
you know, I sort of came here, and I was like, how do I meet people? What do I do? And I didn't know how to meet anybody. And a friend was like, do you want to take an improv class? And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that sounds awful. Yes, totally in. Yes, that sounds absolutely torturous.
Right.
I want to do it. And so through that, and then I met Lekka,
Yeah.
and so she one day said, come to this comedy writing workshop with
Okay.
me. And so I went. It was like her and Serena, and so Steph Darnell was like,
Yeah.
So Steph was like, he's like, if you've never done comedy writing before, number one, don't pick like some weird name, and number two, look, we've got enough dick jokes, so don't go there. And I was like, okay, so get a weird name, do dick jokes. Like, all I'm hearing is I'm going to do exactly because at the time I was like, I want to build a ukulele. I want to, like, I'm a sculptor, right? So I'm like,
Message received.
I want to build a ukulele. I better learn how to play ukulele. Well, I'm at this comedy writing workshop. I'm going to write the dumbest songs that I can possibly think of. I'm just going to write the dumbest dick jokes. And because songwriting, like, I don't mind, I've been a songwriter for a while too. So performing in front of people, singing in front of people,
Right.
that's not a problem. I don't think I'm funny.
Okay.
So I'm like, why would I try to be a comedian if I'm like, I don't feel like just talking to people. I'm like, hey, aren't I amazingly hilarious? That's not me. And that's, I guess, apparently what you're supposed to do if you're a comedian. You're not supposed to think you're funny. I have learned. But yeah, so a friend of mine and I about 15 years ago were joking. He's in this rad band called Near Beer, and he and I were joking about, what if we had the most quote unquote marketable band, and all we did was like everything that we're as indie rockers, we're all like way too cool to do. Like we just blew off steam by doing all this stuff we're usually too cool to do.
Right.
Like, what would we call ourselves? And so we looked up the 3 most Googled words that day, and they were pussy, robot, and atheist.
Oh, wow.
So we were like, atheist, robot, pussy. That's it. So I've been that's been in my pocket for 15 years, and I'm like, what do I do with this band name? So that
What was going on in the world that atheist, robot, and pussy were the 3 most popular words that day?
15 years ago? I mean, that was about when OnlyFans kind of started, right?
Really? If OnlyFans been around 15 years?
I think so. Or maybe there's, I don't know. Maybe it was something else. Maybe
Wait a minute. There's pussy on. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. What? There's
Wait a
pussy on the
second.
internet?
I saw the video promoting it, and that's where you could be a chef and you could have people pay to watch you cook. And
Yeah, absolutely.
did you love that when they were like trying to be a legitimate like random company? Like I loved that.
What was that? Like 3 days?
Yeah, really. Yeah. Well, no, they were like, we're no longer gonna like allow pornography. The credit card companies said we cannot do this, and they're like, you want to be a chef? OnlyFans. You could have people. If you want to have a DIY channel, OnlyFans. And then like a week later, they're all, never mind. Bring it all in, all the pussy, all the time, right?
Well, now I feel like it's come full circle. During the pandemic, I couldn't work in the music business and I couldn't perform as a musician. So I went back to school. I got a degree in sculpture at that time. And I found out that like, oh, I can actually renovate houses. Like I know woodworking now, I know metalworking and drywall, plaster, all that stuff, and like how to frame something out. And, because I learned that, I'm like, all right, now I can just like, I can fix my house up. I can fix things up. So my friend Meredith is like, she's like, you need to have like an OnlyHands.
OnlyHands.
You go on OnlyFans, but you do it for like, oh my goodness, look at me. Like putting these ceiling tiles up. If you tip me $20, I'll show you exactly which adhesive I used.
Wow.
So
That's hilarious.
You want my special tips and tricks?
That's kind of how it all. They tried to go that direction. They tried to do that, and I was like, all right, that's interesting that you're gonna try that, but.
that was also at the time like you could. And you still can pretty much learn how to do anything on YouTube.
Oh, I thought you were going to say on OnlyFans. It's like, really?
No. So, like, why would anybody pay for it if you can go to YouTube? I guess it's a question for OnlyFans, too.
Well,
but...
that's still the question about a library. You can do the same thing there, but people don't utilize that as much as they can.
I feel like though, if a woman did a OnlyFans where she did DIY around the house nude, it would probably do really fucking good. Like,
oh my gosh,
that sounds like 80s Playboy channel. Well, it's normal television there, just don't have clothes on.
Yeah.
is this the birth of my new hat?
Right. Right.
Am
I feel like that could be a thing.
Am I gonna do this?
You could do, you know, and you'd have to have the safety vest on, but that's
Hell
it.
yeah.
Like that's all. You know.
Definitely, just a tool belt.
The tool belt, yeah.
Yeah, safety vest. Be like,
Hard hat. You have to have a hard hat. Hard hat.
It's all about the accessories.
I can bring back the mom bod.
Yes,
Be really into the mom bod.
that would work, right?
Yeah, check my guns as I put up this drywall.
Yeah, look at this. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, be awesome.
It would work, right? So you don't do stand up anymore at all, or?
No, so I do. I just it's not
Yeah.
quite stand up. It's kind of like it's like a one act one. It turned into a one act one woman show.
Yeah.
So it is called Atheist Robot Pussy. I tried to imagine what it would be like if Andrew Dice Clay was a woman and made
Oh,
straight men feel really objectified and uncomfortable.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So there's one song that I introduced by asking all the guys, it's like, who likes anal? And guys who haven't seen the show were like, yeah, woo. And I'm like, all right, this song's for you. This song's about anal, but it's really about pegging,
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that right. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Of
you're like,
course.
oh yeah, this is it's because you're cool. Okay. You're not a douchebag.
maybe he
And-
likes peg. He may also like pegging. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's, yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that. It's like the
Don't put
first,
that out there.
every time, I kid you not, every time I play that song, there's always like some dude in the back of the room, right? He's always by himself. He's always between 30 and 60
Yeah.
and white guy by himself. And he always it's like you can see hearts around his eyes.
Oh yeah.
And he's just like, and he always comes up to me afterward and he's like,
Oh
I
hey.
really liked that song. And I'm like, cool. Which one? And they're like, you know, the one, like, I don't feel like people talk about that enough. And I'm like, oh, they don't talk about how much they love small dicks? Because I've got a song about that too. And it's like, and I try and make him say out loud that he wants to be pegged because
Right.
that's what it's coming down to. And
Yeah.
like, they're like, so can I follow you on it? Can I find you on the, and I'm
No.
like, you can follow
Yeah.
you can follow Atheist
You
Robot
can
Pussy.
find my OnlyFans
Yeah.
DIY channel.
How are you at your woodworking? How are your dovetail joints? Because I can help you with that.
Yeah. You're all, would you like to make a pegging dildo out of maple?
Oh my God, don't tempt me. That
Right.
sounds so fun.
I feel like there's a bunch of people right now listening to this show, like Googling pegging. They're like, what the?
Well, you think they would have known about it. I mean, there's a whole scene of it in like the first Deadpool.
Oh, that's right.
That my friends, or not my friends, my work colleagues apparently forgot. They're like, oh, I love Deadpool. I'm like, oh, especially that scene where it's his wife's pegging him, right? And they're like, I don't remember that. I'm like, watch it again.
I just don't understand why it's such this like secretive weird thing. Like
Yeah.
like there are actually people. This blows my mind, right? There are people who believe that if you're a man, a straight guy, and you like being pegged,
Yeah.
that you're gay.
Right.
That makes, you're doing it with a woman. It's
Right.
with a woman. And also you've got nerve endings in there. I don't. Why would it be normal for me to have things in my butthole and not you? It's It's better for you. It's going to feel way better for you. Did you know that this show was going to go like this today?
No, but see,
I walk in with no expectations ever.
yeah, and here's where I went with that. So here's what about you? Did you think it was going to go that direction?
I had no idea. I had no idea what
you
to
hit me up
expect.
before the show and you were like, "Hey, can I have some of the things we're going to talk about so I can prepare?" Well, we don't do that. Like I did not roll into this show with any like and I know that kind of could come off as like I just want to blindside you. Well, no, like that's not how we do this show. Like the only things I knew I wanted to talk about is I wanted to talk about the different things that you do. And that was it. Like that's literally like that was my bullet point for the show. And for the idea that I have for this podcast, I don't know if you've ever listened to it ever in the world, is I love the tangents that we go off on. And so there we go. We're off on, pegging. There's people that I work with that are going to be at work tomorrow that are going to be like, yeah, let's do a show yesterday. And they're going to be like, oh boy.
I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
love
so
it.
I don't care.
It's good. You're giving them a little education. And you know
Yeah.
what? I bet
Teaching
you're-
the masses.
And I bet you're giving some of them some validation. I bet
Yeah.
some of them are like, I love pegging. I do have stickers for Atheist Robot Pussy that say I heart pegging.
Oh, nice.
Very Those are usually the ones that sell out first.
I bet.
And
I would love to put it on my skateboard.
I'm gonna have to give you a couple.
Right.
I've also got
Yeah.
one that says "hot pussy, fuck ice."
There you go. Yeah,
It's a good thing to do if you have a hot pussy. You should fuck ice. You should just fuck ice anyway.
Yep.
know.
All the time.
Yeah.
So what do you do your one person show?
So wherever. Let's see. I've done it at Teddy Rose.
Okay.
I've done it at what's that place called? Oh my gosh! Wherever you see
Yeah.
wherever you see stand up comedy.
Which is a harder thing to find nowadays. For me.
Really?
Yes. I
Gosh.
don't see it advertised hardly anymore. Now
true.
that we lost Dry Heat, I don't
Right.
see it advertised.
Oh, now that our best friend doesn't rent a place,
Hey,
it's harder to find. We actually have to look for
okay,
it.
where you tell me where, because we lost another venue.
Well, what else?
We lost Red Door
Yeah.
Brewing.
I didn't know about that.
Red Door is now closed, so there you go, brother.
We've got Tractor.
Tractor.
Okay, I didn't know about Red Door.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost Red Door. We lost Dry Heat. So it's harder for me to see where there is stand up.
We've still got the box.
Yeah.
And so, there's
Somebody needs to go in and take that mantle for like that Red Door or that Dry Heat had and keep going with it. I don't know. I don't know who, but
there's a lot of talk
Yeah.
about that. I will say, and even though I'm brand spanking new to this scene, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can tell, but I have a pretty big freaking mouth, and so
Yeah.
because of that, I talk to people a lot, right?
well, yeah.
And so I remember there being so much talk when Dry Heat left.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna?
It's kind of a turnkey thing, really.
We tried to. Everybody was like kind of looking at a few people like,
Yeah.
I think you should take it over. I think you should take it over.
See, that's where it is.
Yeah.
It's that you have this vacuum of people where they're like, well, I don't want that. Artists in general aren't business people.
But there's also so much. There's so much love and respect for
Yeah.
Dry Heat and for what they did and continue to do in different ways.
But
right?
I think they would want it. They would want that.
yes,
I know they would.
but it's like all the
He can tell it
we don't want to
through
disappoint
his
moms.
Throne.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like nobody wants to disappoint the moms.
Well,
Dry
that's
Heat,
a different thing. But I think that it's not a disappointment or anything. They just want it to I think that. So the thing that was really cool about those guys is Sarah and Kelly showed Albuquerque what could be done, and they ended up being the sacrificial lamb. In my opinion, this is my opinion. They ended up being the sacrificial lamb because they were showing Albuquerque, hey, because Albuquerque's like, we can't support a comedy club here, and Dry Heat was like, not only can we, but we're going to do it without alcohol, and we're going to do it for how long did they have it? Like 5 years?
Yeah.
5 years. And it showed so much that Hyenas came in and Casadas came in where they were allowed to have alcohol, and they ended up being the sacrificial lamb. And then the end result is that you now have 2 comedy clubs still in Albuquerque where Albuquerque was like, we can't even have one. And it's like, the hell you say,
Right.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Hyenas is still a thing. Now there's the Route 66
Yeah.
something cocktail club or something. I think it's in one of the casinos.
Yeah.
I know that they've been doing a night there.
I've been seeing that, so that's what I see. So the only thing I see now is I'll see like a random like First Fridays at Tractor,
Yeah.
Rusty runs, and I see the Route 66 thing constantly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good drive, to go
Yeah.
out there and drink, and then But hopefully we can get some more. Like downtown is such a prime place. We also lost Echoes, so that place is not.
Right. Yeah, we lost
Yeah.
Echoes. Well,
So-
now that I've got my little event space versus,
Yes.
event space and kind of like it's also a short-term rental just to kind of keep the lights on, but
Right.
I don't want that to be the focus. So we did one of the Don't Tells there.
Yeah, you did. That's right.
And
Yeah.
and that was really awesome. It was really pretty. So we're gonna do a couple more
Mm-hmm.
events, kind of secret private pop-up things.
Well, I heard of an event that's happening there.
Oh yeah, did you? Yeah,
I have, yeah.
yeah. We're doing our flagship mutual aid event. So I want to do some mutual aid events quarterly, and
What
because
is that?
mutual aid is just it's a bunch of artists getting
Okay.
together, basically.
Love that.
Everybody is kind of donating their time and talents and raising some money
okay.
for like a good cause, right? So this one will benefit the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico.
Love that place.
Yeah, and also TNET, which is a pair of folks who do these it's a really cool zine that good, like it's good grassroots underground kind of activism and information. So
Oh, that's awesome. Is that
Yeah.
are they from here?
yeah, they're
Oh,
here.
fantastic.
So so it's one of the folks is in a band called Catcalling Canines. If you've seen them,
Yes.
they're
yes.
rad, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So there's an artist in LA named Ryan Casada. He did the FU gender binary song. It's like millions of plays.
okay.
San Francisco Opera just did a version of it.
Oh, wow.
It's really, really good, right? And I've loved his stuff for a long time. It's pop punk, kind of pop, or like punk folk, And so he had when he came here last time, he was like, I expected it to be a sold out show, and I was like, why doesn't anybody in Albuquerque know who this guy is? He's amazing.
Yeah,
Isn't it weird when that happens?
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about. I'm like, who is this?
He's so talented, and his songs are they're really good, and they're fun, and he just sings a lot about being trans, and he sings about a lot of different political things that I think a lot of folks can kind of get behind, right?
As punk rock does.
100%.
rock
Yeah,
does.
as it should. And anyway, so he hit me up, or I talked to him at the show, and I was like, hey, I'm just finishing putting together this kind of, it's an Airbnb, but there's enough space, and it's a mixed use space, so we can have a good outdoor house show, if you want to
Oh, yeah.
come back here and do it. So he hit me up, and he's like, I'm on tour with a couple of other rad artists, this guy named Dusty the Kid, person named Dusty the Kid, and another person named Miles Bullen. And so we got a couple of folks here too. So pretty much everybody on the bill is either trans or non-conforming, or at the very least, like extremely supportive. And so, so we're doing that on July 14th.
Oh, cool.
And if you there's a link in the bio on the Raven Wolf House Instagram. So that is just Instagram, Raven Wolf House. And so if you go on there, you'll see a link in the bio, and come on by. And we are not turning anybody away for lack of funds, by the way. I got a couple of donors in LA and New York who gave us a handful of tickets. So if somebody's, what we're going to do is kind of like spread it out over people. So if you come and you're broke, you just have to, you have to email ravenwolfhouse@gmail.com, and I'll put you on that donor list. And if you can only afford $1, we'll let you in for $1. And
Word.
yeah, because there shouldn't be a barrier for tickets are $23, and that's fine for those of us who
For the people that can afford $23.
right, but not everybody can, and that shouldn't be a barrier to seeing some
No.
rad music and meeting cool people. So make sure to reach out and get other ways of having that supplemented.
Right.
So yeah,
That sounds like a rad show. You know what day of the week that's going to be on?
it is a Tuesday.
Oh wow! I can actually go. I'm going to drag my kiddos with me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Figuratively, they're my adopted.
Yeah, no.
That's a weird
It's a
situation.
weird
Let's not go into that.
situation, Yeah, yeah. Well, should we talk about the event we're doing there?
Yes. I can't wait.
So September 26th. It's a Saturday, Smiley. Do you like Saturdays? You're gonna have to ask off.
Okay, what's going on? You gotta let me know what's going on.
I don't know. You tell me.
What on the 26th of what day?
September 26th,
September
man.
26th.
Yeah.
Are we doing? What are we doing?
We're gonna do a live motherfucking show.
Yes, my favorite.
20 years
Oh, that's when we're
in the
doing it.
making. Raven House.
Raven Wolf House.
Raven Wolf House. Sorry.
Okay.
Raven Wolf House. See, I've been saying Raven. Damn it. Raven Wolf House. Well, that's it. So I stepped up from the house on 3rd and Cole to Raven House. Now I'll go to Raven Wolf House.
Yeah.
I like the baby steps.
Can I say it? Raven Wolfhouse. Wolfhouse.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do a live show there. I don't have the time of the evening set the night. I don't know. We don't have the time yet. We have the date. We have the. I know I have three of the performers. I think we're gonna have 3 performers and a DJ, and then us. And then I was trying to think like what else
We
could
don't
be
count
done.
as performers.
Yes, we do. Fuck you and that bullshit. But I might throw in some more stuff there. I don't know. But we're going to take this, move it there.
Heck yeah.
So people can actually, because this room is not big. When people walk in, they go, it's not, oh, this is what it looks like. 'Cause they see it on the cameras and they go, whoa. And it's not big. And it's not big on purpose because of sound. And sound and cooling. And, well, and I mean, the building's not, I mean, it could be bigger.
It's definitely bigger than my first New York apartment.
Really? Is that right?
Absolutely. My first New York apartment was 88 square feet.
Oh, wow.
I was
Holy
17.
shit.
And I was like, this is amazing.
Oh, yeah. You don't,
Only $600 a month. This is great.
Fuck.
you don't have a lot of things at 17.
Yeah.
You're like,
I
this
had
is
my
like-
freedom
Well,
and an
hold on.
apartment.
You do have furniture, but you found it.
Definitely.
Right, you
It
did.
came furnished. So
It came for it. Okay, it's
came
fantastic.
yeah.
and they do that so you don't drag in the furniture that you found out on the street.
bed bugs. Yeah, exactly. That's
fucking
why they do
A.
it. They're
Yeah.
like, do not bring in
Here's a
furniture.
bed. I swear. Here, just take this one.
Yeah, they're all like, yeah, here's a bed.
Yeah.
Really, $600?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
$600.
well, it's furnished because how much fucking furniture can you put in 88 square feet?
You can't. It was like living in a teardrop trailer.
Holy shit!
Were the ceilings tall at least? Could you stack things up?
I did stack up my bed on top of the desk in the dresser so that I could have a little bit more space,
Oh,
you know.
wow.
But the bathroom was like in the corner. It was like very much an RV bathroom.
Well, I was gonna
right?
say, is
So
it,
it just had a curtain.
Yeah.
oh, it had a curtain.
Yeah,
it
that's
actually
it.
had something.
Yeah, it was like a almost. I mean, yeah, it was a cell, really.
Yeah.
But
So
you-
someone's
RV bathroom's all you had to say. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
there's no number 2 happening in that one when you have guests.
There's not even number, but like they're gonna hear you peeing like they're right next to you. You're
Sure.
probably gonna splash through the curtain
Yeah.
because
Here,
it's
let me
so
pee-
small. You can't
Let me
help
pee
it.
into this paper towel real quick so it doesn't make too much noise.
Exactly.
You
You know that trick too?
You're gonna go over to Sterling's house, put the
RV
diapers
bathroom.
on.
That's all you had to say.
Yeah.
Have you okay, I read this and I don't know how much bullshit this is. I read that like the new trend at concerts, and I sound very boomer right now. The new trend at a lot of concerts is people wearing adult diapers. So they can get there, they can get in the front and they don't lose their spot. And there's been a couple of artists that have called it out. They're like it smells like shit in here, And I'm like, okay.
I don't have that sort of dedication. I'm sorry. I
Well,
have priorities.
okay, so whenever I drive up, like I'll walk up to El Rey to like go to like Founders or something, and it'll be like an hour or and a half or 2 hours before some show, and there's kids just fucking in line around the building, and it is fucking hot as shit out there, right? Like I don't know how that's possible. So my question is you're standing out there 2 hours before a show to get in to run up to the front. First of all, the show's not seated, it's standing. Why? And then people are like, well, so they can get in the front. I'm like, well, if you've been out there an hour and a half, 2 hours, you got to fucking go to the bathroom. And I'm like, are they just fucking peeing in the diaper? Or like, also fight your way to the front. Like, who cares?
Yeah, like we used to do.
Yeah.
You know, come on, like a Gen Xers, we would just fight our way to the front.
Lock arms, make a V pattern. All right.
Yeah.
We'd show up drunk already, and then
Yeah.
we'd sleep for an hour and then go to work the next day with cigarette burns on our face. That is the one thing about like the older generation, and I am solidly,
Yeah.
well, I'm kind of like Gen X. I'm right on the cusp,
I'm
but I'm still Gen Xer.
yeah, I'm Gen X and I'm on the cusp of millennial. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, but I am. It's weird. I have a lot of millennial attributes, but I'm Gen X. Yeah.
Right. Same.
Music wise, I'm fucking Gen X as a motherfucker. Yeah.
And when the axe came down, I came down on the millennial side.
Okay.
Like it was iffy. I was like,
What do you give the older generation? You say?
I'm just saying, like, I hate the whole, and the boomers did this too, right? And even, even the greatest generation did it. I feel like we've always heard about people saying, back in my day,
Yeah.
we tortured ourselves. I would go to school with a railroad spike through my neck, and I'd had to take a crap through like stained glass, ground glass diapers. Like, it's just like it was like torture. Everything was always torture, and like everyone is always like, wasn't I amazing for doing that? You kids are pussies because you don't do that. It's like, what? I'm not proud. I'm not proud of the fact that I was washing dishes at 15 and busting my ass. Yes. Did it give me character? Absolutely.
Right.
Did it teach me how to work hard? Sure.
Yeah.
But that was hard work, and it sucked. And like,
damn right,
it didn't pay enough for what it was.
Fuck no.
And like, it hurt. My body hurt. Like, the idea that like we're somehow proud of not sleeping and going to shows and like showing up to work drunk. Like, what?
I mean,
that's nothing to be proud of.
I know. So here's my counteract to that.
I was gonna say I'm pretty proud of that.
I'm not,
but it's a weird.
I don't like the we had it harder than you kind of shit.
Yeah, I'm not good with that.
I don't like that. I'm with you. I don't like the we walked both ways up the fucking hill in the snow. Well, the Bill Cosby old bit. But I don't like all that.
Oh, I lie to the young ones now. I'm like, college was a breeze. Just sign up. Just go to fucking school.
Well, it
was a cakewalk. It was the best thing I ever did.
Writing papers was so easy before the internet.
Oh,
I am lying. I'm like lying through my teeth. I'm like, just take a class.
I say this. We didn't have it harder, but I will say this: we were cooler.
Yeah.
Absolutely, much cooler than and I'm gonna fight. I'll fight anybody. If you're a younger generation and you think that your generation is cooler, you tell me, and we'll stand here. We'll stand toe to toe on that, because I think our fashion was cooler. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Our music was cooler, and we just did cooler shit. What was not cooler?
I was still waggling my hand at the fashion. I'm like,
Which part?
I'm loving seeing teenagers walk around dressed like I did in high school.
Yeah,
Like
they are because that's what it is.
The burgundy hair with the bleach strips in the front, and like, my best friend and I would go to like Goodwill, and we'd just get like a pile of the biggest, fattest man pants we could find, and then we'd take them to her house and cut the sides out so we could sew them together and make big, because we couldn't afford Chenkos.
No, fuck no.
Like, couldn't afford those. And then like we would just steal chains.
Seams.
Yeah, we'd steal chains out of like the theater department's like junk pile.
Yeah.
And we'd use those for our wallet chains because, we'd sew our own flames onto the legs of our pants.
Tell me what the fashion is right now, Smiley, that the younger generation has that is cooler than than like the 80s, 90s.
Oh, the fact that they have access to all of them, and they can like throw them together in a conglomeration
yet
of
they
just
don't.
insanity.
And yet they don't.
Okay, well, the ones I hang out with do. Who
Really?
are you talking about?
I'm talking about everybody that wears black, tan, white, and brown. And
Those
that's
aren't people.
bullshit.
I will say there is one thing that younger generations, one thing that's in fashion so much more with younger generations than ever really was with ours, and that's anti-fascism. Come on.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Socially, younger kids, I think the world's good. I feel like it's going to be okay. Like whenever I talk to a 15-year-old, I'm like, all right, I don't have to explain trans rights to you.
No,
awesome.
and the other one too. There's another one. When somebody our age, uses AI, they get fucking mad, and they're like, you know what you're doing to the environment? They get really upset about it, and I think that's really cool. And so my big thing is, and Smiley knows this, I just feel like we need more color in the world.
Oh, this is very true.
And during Pride Month, we did have more, because during Pride Month we throw the rainbow flag around all over the place. But the rest of the year, everybody throws on black, tan, white, and that's it. And gray. Don't forget your gray. The drabness of gray.
Hey, I love gray.
Hey, what's the color of your new car? Is it black, white, tan, or gray? What's the color of your new clothing? Black, white, tan, or gray? And that's the world.
Okay, I can see it with. Okay, it sucks with clothes, but with cars, you don't want to be noticed.
Fuck you. Fucking A, I do.
I'm sorry. My entire point in life is not to be noticed by police.
Fuck
so
you.
I want my car to be as innocuous as possible.
No,
100%.
I don't give a shit.
That's fine. That's all on you.
I drive up. I want people to go, hell yeah.
What color's your car?
My car's silver. That's because that's the only. I wanted red.
I know.
I wanted red. They didn't have it in the color. They didn't have the one I wanted in the color. I wanted red. I still might wrap it in a
Do
red,
it.
red or
Do
red.
like hologram.
I don't know.
Hologram wrap.
I'll tell you this.
Make it look invisible.
Go watch a British car show and see what all of those cars look like. They are stylish, they have curves, and they are bright color. They pop and they look so good, and it's sexy, you know?
I feel like, I don't know, just call me, maybe I'm making
Yeah.
this up, maybe this is crazy, but I feel like maybe people in England don't get pulled over and end up dead as much as
Right.
Americans do. So,
Well, see, but that's the thing. Brighter
I don't want
color
to be seen.
brighter color cars brighter color cars get in less accidents. That's the statistical fact.
You can see them.
Yeah.
Because you can see them
Yeah.
coming. My car, which is silver, I've almost been hit many times. I have been hit already. But you know, I didn't want a silver car.
There are upsides and downsides to that for the cars, but I completely agree with you on fashion.
Fashion.
People need to wear more colors. There's
They
not
do.
enough. Not enough. Like I see someone come through in some outrageous like blue jumpsuit, and I'm like, yeah, it's not even a holiday.
Fucking it. You show up to a party. You go thrifting, and you find a cool ass outfit that has color to it. You show up to a party, and people, like more than 3 people, will go, "I love your outfit."
Absolutely.
People point it out, and that makes you feel good. Do
Absolutely.
it and try it. And I mean, I get it. There's people out there who are like, "I don't like that attention." I get that, but
When I got married, I had
how dare you?
I know what. One of the things so the dress code for our wedding was the weirdest thing you have in your closet. So put on the thing that you love, that you found at a thrift store. Is it a ball gown? Is it a wedding dress? Is it your wedding dress? Is it like, I don't like,
See, I
don't
love
care
that.
what it is. Like,
I love
wear
that.
the weirdest thing you have. And we had like the photos from that wedding are so fun. Like we have people in like Marie Antoinette wigs.
Yeah.
We have people, there's like my friend Jada came and she's wearing these giant sunglasses and has like a raccoon skin hat.
Yes.
Like it was like her
How
grandma.
fun is that?
Yeah, like it was really, really fun, and everybody had a great time. And you know, we didn't want to make it the kind of, it was a, you know, weddings are a community event.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the whole like very stifling formal aspect of it. I didn't want that.
Well, and the whole like stigma of the bridezilla and the like the you know how much it costs and the ridiculous. I feel like we've like killed the whole like thought of it by just turning it into this whole industry.
Absolutely.
You know?
It's almost like capitalism kills things.
It's weird.
It's so weird. Has anybody ever talked about that?
I was told the exact opposite growing up.
Me too. I know.
What are you talking about?
See, little Bobby even says, he's in the chat, they just wear black and denim, boring. And he said he's trying to add color.
I
And
forgot
he's
about
right.
denim. Yeah, that's another one.
I do, but I'm not upset with denim. You know,
Well, no, I forgot. It's part of the palette, though.
it is.
That's another part of the palette. You're like, oh yeah, and denim.
Yeah. Well, like, I feel like
If
I don't know.
if I was drawing something, those are like the most boring colors. I would like. I have to use these.
Can you imagine that
I'm
being
gonna-
like a kid's crayon box? Okay, I've got black, brown, denim,
Khaki.
khaki.
silver.
I'm gonna draw a picture of you, Mom.
You're like, why does your mom look like a robot?
Cause she is.
I only had 4 colors.
But I mean, we were down in El Paso at this outlet mall, and it's a dope ass outlet mall.
Oh, I think we go
And-
to El Paso just to go through that mall.
And we went to H&M, and they had there was literally black, brown, tan, white, or gray. If you didn't want those colors, you were fucked. And and that was the moment I was like, wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? It's almost,
We're digging through stacks of shoes just to find a red and a blue.
yeah,
Those are primary colors.
yeah. The primary,
You can make all the colors with those. What's
Yeah.
the matter? Why can't you?
it's a weird thing, man. It's almost like they're pushing us towards this drabness, and the cars are the same because all the cars now, like you have all these like manufacturers of cars, and they all make the same car. They all make the crossover, and like it has an Audi badge on it, it has a Jaguar badge on it, it has a Ferrari badge on it, but it looks like the fucking Ford. It looks like they all look the same. Why?
That was something I thought about a lot when I'm going to make this about me again.
You should, and that's where I was trying
that
to
was-
push you. I'm trying to push you in that way.
That was something that I thought about a lot when I was putting together Raven Wolf House. So the short story of this thing is that in 2022, my mom was diagnosed with dementia. She was a TV writer in the 70s and 80s. She wrote a bunch of and 90s. So she wrote a bunch of really rad shows. But the only thing that the only income she had,
Jake and the Fat Man, was that one of them?
it wasn't, but
Damn it.
No, she did Star Trek, like TNG and Deep Space Nine. She did Kung Fu, Fantasy Island.
What?
She said cool shows. Cool shows.
Wonder Woman.
You don't think
Charlie's Angels?
You don't
stuff
think
like that.
Jake and the Fat Man was a cool show?
I watched that as a kid. That was not a cool show. It was very depressing.
I just love the Family Guy clip of it, where the guy's trying to solve the crime and the fat guy can't get off the chair. He's all, "What do you think was in that Danish cheese?" Sorry, I didn't mean to
That's
interrupt you.
okay. Anyway, so her only her medical care was going to cost $13,000 a month. And
Holy shit!
yeah, and there's a
Yay, America!
distinct probability that she would live for about 10 years.
Okay.
And her income was a little bit of Social Security and a little bit of a pension from back when she was writing. She'd been retired for a long time, so her income was about a little under $4,000 a month.
Not enough.
Not enough at all. But she had a house that she bought in Los Angeles in the 90s, and she only owed about 60 grand on it. And so, but dementia, this is real stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
People get dementia and their houses. She used to be meticulous about remodeling and keeping it nice. And it wasn't good. It was hazardous. So it's like, I tried to get somebody to move in with her to take care of her, age at home kind of thing, but it wasn't safe.
No.
And the amount of money that I needed to give her first year of care and remodel the house just to get it safe, we were going to run out of money before before we finished fixing it.
Oh,
right.
wow.
So I took out luckily she'd given me power of attorney a while before,
Right.
just in case anything like that happened. So I took out a loan to give her a first year of care, and I really only had about, I didn't have much money to renovate her house. So I thought, okay, we'll sell it as is. It wasn't going to be enough. I went out, I looked at her house, and I was like, okay, how much just to paint and patch it? Los Angeles, just to paint and patch a 1,700 square foot house, right? Not a huge house.
That is in Los Angeles.
Right.
$25,000. And I was like, screw you, I'm going to do this myself, right? And so I started painting and patching it myself. And then I noticed that the stairs had to be rebuilt because the subflooring was bad.
Oh, no.
And then I noticed that some of the wrought iron had to be rewelded. And I was like, wait a minute. During the pandemic, I got a degree in sculpture. I know how to do this. Oh my God, I know how to press wood. I know how to do this stuff. I can look up how to make sure that it's done to code. I can get somebody to come in and look at it with me to have a consultation.
Make sure you're not
killing anybody. Yeah, and just doing anything. Yeah, so I ended up between that. And here's another thing about Los Angeles. Don't ever let anybody tell you that people in LA are shallow across the board, because I just sent out an email to friends of mine, because that's where I grew up,
Right.
And I just said, look, I'm going to be out there for about 2 months renovating my mom's house. I can't, I'm not going to see you guys, but I'm going to be out in Woodland Hills doing this. If you want to come and say hi, I'm not going to have much time to talk, but I will give you a Tyvek suit and some goggles and, put you to work.
You can remove some asbestos.
Yes.
Yeah.
30 people showed up.
I'm just kidding.
And
That's
30,
dope.
30 people drove an hour outside of LA to come and help
wow.
me, put this together. So
Which people in LA don't want to drive.
No, nobody wants to
hell
drive.
No.
Especially not to the valley. Nobody wants to drive to the valley, So I got, all of these awesome friends came out and helped and just kicked ass, making this place look unrecognizably beautiful, and was able to sell it for a lot more than I would have otherwise. And
without
then,
that loss.
even running the numbers, I was like, okay, even with this, I really only have about 7 years of funding.
Right.
I have to reinvest part of this into something that is going to give us some money, right? So I was like, well, I'll buy a property in Albuquerque. I'll do short-term rental. I'm really it made me feel awful. Like, I'm really kind of against it just because, like, look, we don't have enough housing and
Slumlord.
yeah, it's like I don't want to take up another house and have like a boring Airbnb, right? So I was like, well, if I'm taking up space anyway, I'm gonna make this place look effing cool. I'm gonna do something weird. So I did like this moody. I was like, there's so many goths in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
But if they want to get married, they're going to get married somewhere that has like
It is
vampire
that, yeah.
crap, you know? And
Yeah.
that's not what this is. So it's moody, desert, Victorian. It's like a whole experience when you go in.
I'm gonna explain it to Smiley this way.
Okay.
So Smiley, Natsua,
Okay.
if it was a house.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Anyway, the rest of you guys know too. I'm just kidding. They don't.
I
There's
don't know
this
what that is.
bar. There's this bar in Houston, and it's Houston spelled backwards. It's called Natsua, and it is by far the coolest bar I've ever stepped into.
It is very fun, and it changes. Like, because we only go there like once a year.
Yeah.
It changes every time.
Yeah, because they have an artist in residence who lives on the third floor of the bar, and it's an old.
They're always changing stuff.
So here's what's wrong with.
Then they have a gallery inside
So
too.
Albuquerque wants to do all this shit downtown, but they want to go the wrong direction. They want to fucking make it family friendly and all that bullshit. No. You take those buildings that used to be an old fucking department store. This is what it was.
Gizmo.
It was an old department. No, they've already Gizmo's cool though. I haven't been in yet, but Sherry owns that now, right?
No, but I just remember.
Okay.
I know that's a great space
Anyway.
that wasn't being used.
Right. Anyway, so you have these old buildings that used to be department stores in Houston, and they took one and they built a 3-story bar inside, and it is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And it is like your house. Like it is like, imagine your house if an artist in residence lived there and they were just constantly evolving it.
Yes.
You know?
I
Yeah,
love that.
You have to go up to the third floor to get to parts of the second floor. So you have to go up and then back down, and then you're looking over a different bar, not this bar, some other bar,
That's
their
awesome.
neighboring bar.
You're all, let's go look down at those people and then look down on them. But
That sounds a lot. Also, like if you've ever been to Anchorage, Chilkoot Charlie's. You ever been up to Anchorage?
no.
Oh man, yeah. It's another one of the. It's
Our friend always wants us to go, but
I know. He's like, come up with this. I'm like, are you? It's always like the wrong time of year.
No, go in the summer. Do not go in.
no, that's when he goes. That's when he goes. For me, it's
No, I mean-
it's Alaska. It's
For like to get time off. It's the wrong time of year for me to get time off. So I'm like, I can't go.
yeah. But anyway, that's what your place is like. You know,
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's this cool gothic, not goth. I hate when people, like I say, I'll be like, what kind of music is it? It's gothic, and they go goth. I go, no, gothic. You know, like American gothic. It's like creepy country. You know what I mean? Like yeah, like
The Handsome Family.
yeah, The Handsome Family is a good, you know, but like what was that movie? True Detective, the first season of True Detective. There's like stuffed
Handsome
animal.
Family.
Yeah, because they did the theme song to it. But we're gonna take a break here, and then we're gonna come back. But that's what it's like. It's gothic. It's like gothic Meow Wolf kind of, right? Like kind
Yeah.
of art space. Like, but it's an Airbnb. Like, there's a hidden bedroom behind a bookshelf.
Yep, I made a bookcase door out of
Yeah.
an old IKEA bed.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to either end up. This is another thing I love to do is I'm like, and you know, it gets me in trouble at home all the time because I'll see something and I'll be like I broke a wine glass the other day. I looked at it and I was like, man, that would make a great lampshade, you know. So I'll take things that are destined for landfills and then I'll build other
Yeah.
things out of it. And
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to go in the trash. I don't
love
want to do
that.
that.
I
I'm
love
gonna
that.
Make a book. Yeah.
I get you 100%. I have a broken chair in my living room right now because I was like, well, it doesn't work as a chair anymore, but all these pieces are beautiful. I could do something with this.
I'll make a lamp out of them for you.
Interesting.
I really will. I'm doing that with a lot of stuff right now. I'm making
But
a
see,
lot of
there's something about that, you know, just how
Yeah.
cool that is. So, do you have anything else coming up there that's happening?
At Raven Wolf House, no. Those are I've got a couple of things in development, but nothing that we're gonna talk about yet.
We'll tell people the
How-
Instagram.
It
spots.
is Raven Wolf House on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, come and find that. But I did want to say that going back to Atheist Robot Pussy,
Go for it.
I do have my record release show coming up.
Talk about that.
Yeah. So I started and then we got off on a tangent. Isn't this show about
Fucking
tangents?
tangents.
So it's at Astronomia. Do you guys know where that is?
No.
I'm not familiar.
All right. So it's where is it? will have to. I'll find the address, but yeah, if you go to Astronomia, I guess .club. Yeah, so on the 25th of July, doors are at 6, shows at 7, and it's a whole bunch of. It's hosted by Royal Wood,
Yep.
Oh.
so
Fantastic.
we love Royal. And yeah, that'll be Atheist Robot Pussy's record release show. I went to LA and recorded it with a bunch of
Nice.
really with an absolutely astounding producer and multi-instrumentalist. This is a good friend of mine. And but for atheist robot purposes, we're gonna call him The Stand. That was what he went by for this.
Nice.
But yeah, genius guy. His name's Russell Mark Music. Like, his stuff is like, he can play absolutely anything. We used to play together in my old band, the Tennessee Walker, in LA, and yeah, he's great. So he produced it, and so it's 6 songs of absolute trashy ridiculousness and synths and all kinds of shit. So so come see me play electric ukulele with distortion.
Fuck yeah.
And are these ones with dick songs?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
heck yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
pegging. Don't forget pegging.
Yeah. Pegging, dicks, mostly dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the things.
Yeah, and then you have to come and sign my mannequin. I bring a big mannequin
Yeah.
with Atheist Robot Pussy on his chest, and he's got a mullet, and I wired up a penis that spins, so he's got a little switch on his side, and his wiener just does the helicopter. I have a song about that too, by the way, helicopter dick. Got a song about that, and so I encourage everybody to come and draw on him, give him tattoos with Sharpies. Please do. I want you to draw dicks on his face. I want you to. He deserves it. This is, this guy deserves to be objectified by us. So please come on out.
Mullet
And what
mannequin.
day? What day is that?
It's July 25th at
Okay.
Astronomia.
Where is that?
Oh, look it up on the map.
No, you don't have to do
No,
that.
I think
It's fine.
it's kind of. I think.
We'll look it up at the break. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to
That's
say
okay.
anything right
That's
now.
okay. And you got in any other shows for Atheist Robot Pussy?
No, that is the one coming up.
Okay.
And then,
Because I have a show coming up as well.
ooh,
July 31st at the El Rey Theater, we have Duke City Championship Wrestling. Do you ever go out to wrestling at all?
no, but I would
Shit.
if I knew about it. I'd
Shit.
go.
July 31st.
Now I know.
Friday. It's a Friday. I do commentary for Duke City Championship Wrestling. We are an affiliate of the NWA that's owned by Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins. And so, and then, we're doing that on July 31st, and we're doing a tournament to see who is going to go. So they're doing a thing in outside of St. Louis, Missouri, in Troy, Missouri, I think it's the name of the town. They're doing a thing where they're going to take the NWA, which is owned by Billy Corgan of Smashing Pumpkins, and it's the oldest wrestling promotion in the United States. And we're part of it. We're one of the territories. So they're going to do a thing called Territory Wars. So on July 31st, we're going to have a tournament to see which of our wrestlers are going to go to this event in Troy, Missouri, and they're going to film with the NWA, and it's going to be on Tubi. So yeah.
Nice.
Wait, really? Tubi, like the app on my phone.
Yes,
Cool.
you are correct. I am traveling with them, and I'm going to be in Troy, Missouri. I don't know if I'm going to be on Tubi, but I'm going to travel with, and I'm going to go because I've been watching wrestling since I was a 5-year-old.
Congratulations, buddy.
I was 5 years old, and I think it would be a missed opportunity in my life if I didn't go to an NWA event because I grew up watching the NWA when I was a little kid. Jim Crockett Promotions, the National Wrestling Alliance, Ric Flair and Stan Hansen and Harley Race and such, So yeah, it's pretty dope.
Heck yeah.
So we're gonna decide on July 31st at the El Rey Theater. Come out, buy your tickets. July 25th, go see Atheist Robot Pussy. Fucking A. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back with more Topo Chico Hard Seltzer, some other surprises, James Smiley, and Sterling Powers. With that,
We are 10 drink minimum.
Kill the AC. Put it in neutral. We're back for the Billy / Wavy Hour. Smiley's pouring us shots of Malort because Sterling wants to have Malort. She never had the barrel aged.
Never had the barrel aged. I was wondering though, like before.
Yeah.
I did ask Smiley to sit on the glass and make it nice and toasty. You know, because there's nothing like some good warm Malort.
Warm Malort. What do you think the barrel? So you've had the regular Malort.
Yeah.
You know how, and you like it.
I actually do. I like the way I describe wine that I like
Yeah.
is like I want tannins to grab me by the face and drag me through a farmyard
Yeah.
and bury me in a pile of dead mice.
You
Like-
ever go do a wine tasting and they're like, "What do you think?" And you go, "Absolute garbage trash. Get this out of my fucking face."
Definitely, I will do that
Yeah.
all the time because I'm a mean I'm really
Oh, okay.
mean. If
Fair
you know
enough.
me, I'm cruel.
Fair enough.
Just kidding. I would be even if I hated it, I'd be like, oh, it's very. I'd find some. I don't know. My tasting notes are usually like, okay, so here's what I imagine this is going to taste like, right? Like Malort is. If you've ever cooked with like, you know, you've had like a stem of rosemary and like a bay leaf, but then like you just take them out of your stew, rinse them off, and eat them. That's kind of that's Malort, right?
I like that one.
Yeah. So I imagine that this, because it's barrel aged, this is that, but with like some old man sweat mixed in.
Oh yeah, you got to filter
And
it through
maybe- yeah,
dirty
maybe a little-
sock. A dirty sock.
Yeah, maybe a little. Well, not dirty because it's barrel aged, right?
Oh, that's
So
right. It's
not-
fancy. It's fancier.
Yeah, so it's maybe not a dirty sock. Maybe it's like a. You know what? It's going to be like a lacrosse. It was filtered through a lacrosse player's jockstrap.
Yeah.
You know, so this is a little
Yeah,
classier.
A little classier. A little
than the
fancier.
sock.
Smiley, did you do the barrel age or regular?
I did regular. I hate the barrel age. It's everything that makes
He hates
this.
the regular.
I hate the regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will have a rough time right now.
Okay.
All right. Well, here's to your album release.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Atheist Robot Pussy.
I think that is much smoother than regular Malort.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually delicious.
And with that, this podcast is powered by Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. Bam.
Which is way
Bam.
better than Malort.
Oh fuck yeah, it is, man. You know, I went to
Look at Smiley's face.
he's still in hell. He's still in hell. I went to a 4th of July party because it's the 5th of July. Happy 5th of July, everyone. And I took the Topo Smiley. You'll be happy about this. I
Yes,
took
what?
I took the Topo Chico Hard Seltzer with me to this party for you.
Oh, good.
For you.
Why
So you-
for me? To make our sponsor happy.
Yes, because he wants us to take it to parties, right?
Yes.
And you know there was some people there.
When our sponsor's happy, I am happy.
There was some people there with the other. They had the other there, the White Claw,
Oh.
and
like that
I
one.
convinced a couple people, don't drink that, drink this, and they did. And I was like, "What do you think?" They're like, "I do like that." I was like, "I do like that better." I was like, "Cause it is better than White Claw."
It is better.
I
Way better.
100%. I hadn't had, because we drink so much Topo Chico, I hadn't had White Claw in a while, and I tried it, and I was like, oh. And White Claw's the OG. I'm not going to, disrespect it.
Yeah, we wouldn't have this without the White
Yeah.
Claw. But I believe this is a step up.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like, I always have like the worst stomach ache the day after drinking White Claw.
Really?
Yeah, like there are laws with the claws, and the laws are that I can't have more than one.
The laws are
and B,
farts.
Ain't
It's-
no laws when you got
I don't
them
fart.
claws.
No, my anus is a facade. Come on,
It's
please.
not real.
It's not
Barbie.
real. It's just
Barbie.
for show.
It's Barbie.
It's just for show. But it feels like it's real when I drink White Claw.
Yeah.
If I had an anus, it would not be happy.
You wish you had an anus when there was a White Claw
I
involved.
do, I do.
If I could just let this gas
Instead,
out
I
of my
just
body.
I absorb it into sparkles and in my
So,
blood.
okay, I have a question.
yes.
Have you watched this show on television that's very popular called The Bear?
Of course.
Okay. Did you watch all of it?
I just started season 5.
Okay.
I'm like halfway through season 5.
What do you think of this show?
I love it. I think that it is
Mm-hmm.
not about the restaurant industry.
Okay.
Kind of is.
Kind of is and kind of isn't.
It is definitely about making art.
Smiley, I think you need to watch this show because I would love your take on this show, and I'm about to give my take on this show.
Okay.
That's a lot, man.
Because-
5 seasons, you say?
Yeah. Oh, but they're like 39-minute episodes.
Okay.
So here, let me explain it to you, Smiley. So they're trying to replicate and they do well at this, the stressfulness of working in a kitchen
Okay.
on a TV show, working in a high, what do you call it? What do you call it? Like a Michelin star,
It's like fine dining.
fine dining restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I've watched it all the way through. I've seen to the end.
I've worked fine dining.
I don't.
I can probably.
I don't care for the ending. I don't care for it at all.
Oh, so it ended.
Yes,
Okay.
I don't care for the ending.
5 seasons is still a lot.
Now, with that, if you worked, here's where I think people like it so much. If you never worked in a kitchen, I feel like it's fascinating to you. I feel like if you worked in a kitchen, it is traumatizing and it is
Agreed.
triggering to you. Now, where I think they get it all fucking wrong is with the wait staff.
Yeah.
I
see
feel
that.
like I've known a lot of people in fine dining and somewhat in the cooks. They left out the dark. Okay, have you ever read Anthony Bourdain's Kitchen Confidential?
I haven't read it. No.
Okay, highly suggest if you do audiobooks, he narrates the audiobook.
Oh,
Anthony Bourdain.
I was about to say I know how to read, Chris.
I do audiobooks as I drive to work. Anthony Bourdain.
It is all about time. man.
Nailed like basically what Anthony Bourdain was is he took the fine dining restaurant industry and he just fucking opened it up and fucked it up for the world. He was like, here's the truth. Now, where the bear misses is the dark side of the fine dining and restaurant industry. Like, you have, because in the show they're like, hey, we're the servers for the restaurant. And he's like, why do you do this? Because we love to help people and see their faces at the end of the day being happy. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Every server I've ever known does it because you can make a fuckload of money.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I worked at the Hyatt, one of my colleagues, who's a graffiti artist, made this wonderful caricature of me, and it was me like with a martini in one hand and a fistful of cash in the other, and just like crazy eyes with like cash symbols in it.
Oh, have you ever worked in the restaurant industry?
Yes.
The fine dining.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was a fine dining Hyatt restaurant, and I was like, no, I'm pretty sure everyone worked there because you could randomly make like $500 a night.
You could.
Right.
Now, the other part, and I mean, I know you probably have a retort to this. The other part they really leave out is the amount of drugs.
Yeah. That's I'm
That are
not
involved.
disagreeing with anything you're
So,
saying.
so to let people know, and I get it, you guys love the bear. The wait staff can make so much money that it is a gold mine for somebody to slide in and become a cook, a line cook, or a dishwasher that sells drugs.
Yes.
And most of them do. And they slide in and they sell a lot of drugs and they sell it to the wait staff and they get all the wait staff hooked on drugs. And people will like be in the walk-in.
They weren't already.
Yeah. And people are in the walk-in, not getting locked in, but in the walk-in doing drugs. Like it is,
other things.
yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I got hooked on drugs when somebody came up to my elementary school, and said, if you don't do this, you're not cool.
Yeah.
And then
You didn't see the commercials? You're not supposed to talk to them.
That's why, you see, okay, I heard that I wasn't supposed to talk to them,
Yeah.
but I did anyway, because I never heard about stranger danger either.
Yeah.
Come on, I was an 80s kid. I
But-
didn't,
But then you have the chef that's on like the chef that's like trying to deal with like the high pressure with no drugs. I'm like, how is he dealing with the high pressure with no drugs?
Well, they have caffeine, right?
There are also a lot of sober people in the restaurant industry, though.
It's
There
true.
is.
It's
I-
true.
And especially now. And so
They'd
here's-
have to put up with the people that are on drugs.
So I was raised by a single dad who
Okay.
went back to school when he was 40 and I was 14, and he moved us from LA to Iowa City, Iowa, because he got into a writing program at University of Iowa, and it's a big deal, right? So we moved there, and he worked as a full-time server and was a full-time student. and was raising a teenage daughter, me, by himself.
Right.
So that man to this day is like one of the most glorious people, right? Like, how do you even do that? So we, he came over. He's my next door neighbor now. I moved him here because I love that guy. And
those are the situations you're allowed to brag about. And when I went to college, I had a full-time job and I was raising.
right, yeah. So he came up. We're like, oh, we're watching The Bear, right? And he watched one episode, like the Ticket episode, the famous Ticket episode.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I can't watch this. He's like, it's a good show. It's a good show, but I can't watch this.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do replicate. So, of all the jobs I've ever had in my life, working in a kitchen, which I did for 10 years, was the most stressful job I've ever had in my entire life.
Yep.
It actually was.
Work is.
Yeah. Being a dishwasher at 15
Dishwasher.
was like, and I found this out later that my dad was like, you need a job, right?
Oh, gotta love that. Gotta love that quote.
Of course, right? And so I tried to get a job at like retail and stuff, but nobody would hire me because I was too goth. And so my dad was like, all right, I saw that there was a hostess position. And he worked in the nicest restaurant in Iowa City, right? And I was like, well, I'm going to put on a nice black dress.
Hosting is the best.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just going to get a couple, and I'm just going to show people their seat. That's it. This is great. I'm going to love this. So I go in and I interview. I thought it went great. And then they called me and they're like, well, we no longer have the hosting position, but we do have a dishwashing position.
Oh, that's right next to each other as in jobs. I mean, hosting and dishwashing.
I found out probably 2 years ago, right? This is mid 90s.
That's how they got the dishwashers.
No, I found out that my dad had said, no. Put her in as a dishwasher.
Fuck yeah. Good.
She needs to know what it's like to work hard. And he's absolutely right. Like my first day, it was snowing. It was Iowa. It was football season. The other dishwasher didn't show up. I'm slipping on the mats.
You know why? Because he was on drugs.
2 dishwashers?
Yeah, we had 2, but it was a big restaurant.
Yeah,
it was,
most of them do.
And so
I have never worked at a place that had more than 1 dishwasher.
Okay.
Which is why I always think of dishwashers as like,
What do you do when one calls in because he's on drugs?
One of the line cooks has to fill in. Or you can maybe bribe the baker or the prep cook.
Yeah, this was like, I mean, it was, ended at 2:00 in the morning. I finally, and it's a Monday night, right? So I have school the next day.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God.
You're going to learn today.
Last thing I have to do is mop up the floor, right? So I mop up the floor and then I have to just empty the mop bucket into the industrial sink. Well, it was heavy and I was 15.
You spilled that shit all over the floor, didn't you?
Oh, I wish that I just spilled it. I picked it up and I did like a squat to get it off the ground, but physics. I didn't understand gravity and physics very well, I guess, because it hit the lip of the sink and then the whole thing flipped over on me. And I had dirty restaurant kitchen floor mop bucket water up my nose, in my mouth, down my overalls, in my hair. And I just stood there and I think this is the first time I've ever like laughed out of pure shock. I was just like cracking up, but I was also like crying, and I was like, fuck, I gotta clean all this up. And then I have to walk home in the snow, which I really did. And I had to walk home in the snow, right? Yes. So I get home, and my dad is up. He's waiting for me, right?
Oh,
he's my first,
fucking excited to hear how fucked up you fucked up.
The look on his face was like someone watching their kid lose their first fight. We were just like, oh, you did it, but oh my God, I know what that feels like, right?
Yes.
And I'm just like, I'm crying, and I'm like, I don't know how to do this.
She learned.
Oh,
she learned today.
But my dad, like, he's awesome. Like, he hands me a cup of tea. Like, he goes, he makes me tea, right? And I'm kicking my boots off, and I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. And he's like, all right, but you're going to go back to work tomorrow.
Yes, you are.
And he's like, because here's the thing, you don't want to be, you're going to think about this day every time you meet, you're in a relationship with somebody who wants you to throw away your dreams to be with them. Yeah. Or every time you want to get high instead of going to class. Or every time you want to get, you get drunk and you want to get hungover and you don't want to like actually think about your future. You just want to live by the moment and be social. Think about this day because you don't want to be in your 20s doing this, right?
No.
Like you want to go to college and do things. He's like, you really don't want to be, and he points to himself, he's like, you don't want to be in your 40s doing this.
No.
And he's like,
No.
because it hurts your body.
Fucking
and
A.
That was literally the moment when I was like, oh, wait a minute. My dad's not just trying to control me. He actually might know some shit. Like, he might be
Nice.
trying to, like, guide me in the world.
Because
know?
you were going home in the fucking snow, wet,
Yes.
covered in fucking
Frozen.
dirt,
Yes.
not on drugs.
Nope.
But see, that's why he wish you were.
Yeah.
You get home and your dad's like, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It went the way your dad wanted it to go because he knew.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing about the restaurant industry. Like, they talk about the fashion industry, they talk about the movie industry, da 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 da. The restaurant industry, like, here's where it trips me out. They're like, oh, you moved to Hollywood and you try to make it in the movies, they will eat you up and shit you out. The restaurant industry will do that faster.
100%.
Faster.
Yeah.
And they will say, here's the difference. The movie industry, no one will say it to your face. Mm-hmm. The restaurant industry, they will say it to your fucking face. You are a piece of shit. Get the fuck out of the way.
Yep.
You're an idiot. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Quickly and fast.
And that's why it makes so much sense. Sorry.
My first restaurant job, that was like we after my first year there, I realized that some of the senior wait staff had competitions to see if they could make the new people cry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, if they can't take me, they're not going to take any of these customers. They need to get out of here.
There's a movie called Waiting, and it's watered down. It's watered down.
But it's pretty spot on.
But it's pretty spot on. There's another movie, The Slammin' Salmon, that the people did from Broken Lizard, the Super Trooper people. It's pretty watered down. But again, how they talk to each other in the kitchen is very fucking realistic.
Yeah.
And you talk about an industry that is rough as a motherfucker. Most industries, no one will tell you to your face how they feel about you. And that is not true in the restaurant industry.
I got told at every employee meeting, you are replaceable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To your face.
Yeah.
When I worked for a film score composer for about 10 years in LA. Just doing started off basic assistant stuff, but then doing stuff like contracting for film scores, right? So hiring the orchestras and hiring like the coordinating, really. So as a coordinator, right. So like hiring the studios and coordinating travel, all that stuff, right? And this is a major film score composer, and so we're doing stuff with Sony, we're doing stuff with Warner, we're doing stuff in big studios. And I would get resumes all the time looking like people who just out of music school wanted to work with him, and they're like, I'll intern for you, I'll do whatever. And he's like, when he was expanding, and he was like, look, if you want an assistant so that, we can do more stuff, you can hire an assistant if you want to hire a studio assistant. And I looked at all these resumes coming in, and then there was this one person who somebody had suggested to me, and I knew she was a great musician. I knew she could handle the theory stuff and all of the, MIDI programming, stuff like that, right? I knew she could handle that. But she'd been a server for years, and I was like, definitely her.
Yeah.
If I have a choice to pick between someone who, for anything, if I had a choice to pick, between somebody who'd gone to Juilliard and somebody who knew music theory but had been a server, I was going to pick the server.
Yeah.
Because
They can handle
They
stress.
can handle anything.
Yeah.
And let me explain it to people out there who, like, if you're listening to this show and you're on the treadmill and you're on the stair climber right now, you're driving to work right now. Let me explain what she's saying. As a person in the restaurant industry, every day is different. Every day you walk into a battlefield. Every day you walk in and someone is going to love everything that you're doing, and someone is going to tell you that they did not like what you are doing, whether it is the
Or
customer,
you as a person.
the customer, the manager, the chef, another server, another whatever. And
Could be anyone.
the customers, that's the thing. Like, you're either going to get it in the front of the house or the back of the house. Front of the, you're going to get it from a customer. Like, well,
If it's
that
a
was
bad day, you have to go in the office and get it there.
or you're just going to deal with people who are so goddamn difficult and are needy.
And I mean, going back to the Bear, right?
Yeah.
This is why I love the Bear. Not because it's about the restaurant industry, not because it's about people doing things for the art of it, because they're
Right.
not doing it. Yeah, if people say that, oh, I love seeing the smiles on people's faces.
Bullshit. No one
No.
does that. No one
When you-
says that.
But when you think about being an artist in any way, shape, or form,
Sure,
right? Doesn't
yeah,
matter
yeah.
what your medium is. I don't care if you're a songwriter, you're a visual artist, you're a performing artist. You don't do it because you have a gift. You're not doing it because you woke up one day and you were like, oh, you know what I really want to do? I want to be on stage. Like,
Yeah.
yes, there are people who say that.
Yeah.
But
They're
it's
full of shit.
It's a compulsion. It is
Yeah.
a serious, and that's one of the reasons I do so many different kinds of art. It's a mental illness. It is
There
a
is
freaking
something
compulsion.
wrong with us.
Yes. Like I can't not. I will
Yeah.
wake up in the morning and I will have like a song in my head, and I'll be. I cannot think of anything else until I
Yes.
put that demo
Yes.
down. You know.
Well,
I can't.
Yeah.
And that's what the Bear really is about. I think
Yes.
is about creative people, because look at all the parallels, right?
no, and I okay, I love that. I love what you're saying there, because you are right. You are right. But I feel like you took that away from it, because that's how we are.
Yeah. I mean,
Now,
we can't stop.
regular people took away the. I think it would be great to be in a restaurant.
Good. Let them
Good.
try and let
I
them
hope
fall
you
on
get
their
your
asses.
ass chewed up.
They should meet my dad.
Yeah, because like you are 100% right. So like, here's the thing. Here's a fact, and I don't lay this down often. There are a lot of people who try to do this, and I mean podcasting. I mean like a show, and I used to get upset about it, and I used to be like, "Wow, great! Now I've got another and it took me a long time to figure out.
At the time, a lot of them were ripping us off too.
A lot of times
It's kind of hard to be like brush it off.
Yeah, it was hard to brush it off, and I brush it off now because
We
I'm
do
like,
now.
oh, I doubt you have the mental illness I have, where I have to fucking do this.
Have to. Yep.
Have to.
Yep.
I have no other. People are like, so you don't make a lot of money doing that? No, then why do you do it? Because I fucking have to.
I don't know how
Karen.
not to. Like
Yes.
when
And if you don't have that, you ain't gonna do it.
I was a visual artist for a long time. Like, you know, most of my early 20s, I used to be a rock and roll photographer. So I used to tour with bands, and I used, like you said, you saw the Shins 5 times. Girl, I think I've seen them 20 times, because
Probably.
I photographed them
Yeah.
a bunch of times,
Yeah.
and, you know, for different publications and bands that they toured with. Right.
Yep.
And so, you know, and then one day, and I lived in this place. I had my photo studio was in there, and then I had a roommate, and his recording studio was in there. So bands would come, they'd record with him, they'd shoot with me, they'd usually stay with us. You
Yeah.
know, it was fun. It was a cool old house in downtown LA, before downtown LA was a thing, right? It was kind of creepy at the time, but it was freaking fun, right? And then, but we had all these instruments everywhere, and kept walking through the house, you know, from my bedroom to the studio, and be walking by the piano. And I had this compulsion to sit down, and I was like, I don't know how to play this thing, but I want to learn.
Yeah.
And I had to. It got to the point where I had to lock, like, my keyboard. I had to lock the piano, and I had to lock my keyboard up until 6 p.m. so that I could do my own work before, you know. So I taught myself to play piano,
Right.
and then I recorded an EP, but I didn't tell any of my friends, because all my friends were professional musicians, right?
It's so weird, right?
So I'm like, I don't want to tell anybody, because I'm this visual artist who's suddenly making this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so
And
one,
you don't want them to be like, oh,
yeah,
here
what
we
is
go,
that?
here
Oh,
we
who do you
go.
think you are? Yeah, okay.
You think you can
Or
do
like,
this?
why didn't you ask me? Like,
Well, and I'll tell you, like, so there was one day at I was hanging out with my friend Brian. He's got a band called Silver Sun Pickups, and
Never heard of it.
So
No.
who are those?
Eh.
Who's that girl who sings?
Eh.
And just kidding, sorry, Brian. And so, so we're hanging out, and he's like, where the fuck have you been? And I'm like, honestly, okay, I'll tell you the truth. I made an EP, and he goes, what? I was like, yeah, I wrote some songs. And he goes, what? You wrote songs? I want to hear them. And I was like, how long ago? And I was like, I recorded them like 6 months ago. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to throw it in a thing. I don't know. I just don't think I did it. Now I know I can do it. I don't need to. And he goes, what are you afraid of? You got to put it out there.
Right.
And I was like,
Yes.
no, I can't, because all of our friends are musicians. What if they hear it? And what if they look down on me? What if they hate me? And he goes, Sterl. People are gonna hate your music.
Yep.
And I'm like, ow. And then he goes, no, let me clarify. People are either going to love it
Yeah.
or they're going to hate it.
Yep.
Some people are going to love it. Some people are going to hate it.
That's life.
You don't do anything half-assed.
No.
And when you do something watered down and half-assed, that's when people don't care.
If you
Right?
if you try to make art for everyone,
You can't.
you can't. You can, and it's garbage.
Yep.
Now, the best thing you can do. Do you know who? God, what is it? Daniel Johnson is?
Yeah.
I went down that rabbit hole again recently. Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is?
It's almost
So
striking a
weird
bell.
and
It sounds
amazing.
familiar.
So Daniel
Yeah.
Johnson is this guy who was like bipolar and schizophrenic.
I think so.
Am I wrong on that?
Yeah. I don't,
And he
yeah,
lived in
I think so.
Austin, and he is one of the pioneers of the lo-fi movement. He would record music on these like tape, just literally hit a tape recorder and start playing music. And one of his biggest fans was like Kurt Cobain, and Kurt Cobain like has the shirt that he made famous. And when you start listening to it, you're like,
Is he like a noise pioneer?
ish. Noise. It's just lo-fi, like
Okay,
yeah. No,
lo-fi.
there is some noise. He does like
The songs have structure.
like Neutral Milk Hotel has definitely has some Daniel Johnson
Yes.
like fucking influence of it, and I've played it for people at work and they're like, this is awful, and I'm like, is it, or is it absolutely goddamn genius?
Right.
And it's that weird shit where you're like, and he, and they made a documentary, and I really want to watch it, The Devil and Daniel Johnson.
Yes.
But it's one of those things where like what is the worst thing in life is to make art and no one respects it while you're alive, but like after you're dead, they're like, check this out, And he passed away like what was it, 2019? Around there somewhere. He had like a heart attack and killed him. But like, it's one of those things where it's like you never know. Like, people are gonna hate it, but do you want them to hate it so much that like you're a genius in 20 years? Who knows? Like Picasso, like
The big thing that Brian said to me in that moment that really just like turned my brain around about being criticized as a creative person. He was like, look, he's like, sometimes I kind of love it, like, when people hate my stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's not because I'm like, oh, wow, haha, look, somebody hates me, they're an idiot. It's not because of that. It's because
No.
when we dislike something, like, our job as artists is to connect with people.
Yeah.
Period. Right? That's what we do.
Not
It's not just
always
to make
good,
stuff.
not always bad. Yeah.
You make stuff, but if you don't put it out in the world and let it be whatever it's going to be to whoever listens to it, looks at it, whatever, then you're not finishing the piece. You're not finishing the story. You're not finishing the song. You're not finishing the podcast, right?
Right.
And so he's like, look, when people hate something, they feel better about who they are.
Yeah.
You've given them some reason to solidify their idea, their identity of who they are. I hate that. I hate Nickelback. I hate Britney Spears, whatever. And like, yes, I understand why some people don't like the art that those people produce, the very, commercial kinds of stuff that is produced. However, a lot of people like it. And there are a lot of people who do love that feeling of familiarity, right? And so even pop artists, even the most formulaic pop artists, I'm like, they're doing something that connects with people because they don't want to have to think about their songwriting.
Right.
They want Live, Laugh, Love on their walls with the gray, and that makes them feel at home.
Yeah.
And there's something about that I think is
It's
important.
still
right?
it's bad art, but it's still art.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think it doesn't have to be bad,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's bad to us because we want to be surprised and shocked,
Right.
But to other people, they love having, a print, a Toulouse-Lautrec print on their wall next to, in this house, we drink wine and, whatever. Like, they love that. They're like, look, this is who I am.
Yeah, right.
And as people, what else are we doing besides
Well-
trying to figure out who we are and who we are to each other,
What I think is a great thing, and it took me a long time to get to this, is especially if somebody I like love does this, like music wise, or any wise, somebody puts out something new that, like, say I love like a band and they like, I love their music and they put out a new album and I'm like, I know it's good if I hate it on the first listen.
Right?
If
how I feel about wine.
if I hate it on the first listen, and everybody goes, "How'd you feel about that?" and I'm like, I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
then
destined to be your favorite.
and then like 3 months later, they're like, "Man, that sucks. You hated the album." Oh, I've been listening to it nonstop, for like fucking 6 months. What do you mean? Like, it just stuck with me, and I couldn't get it out of my head. And that's the art you want to make.
Mm-hmm.
Is the art that like, in like they had changed it so much that I hated it because it wasn't like, because I wasn't like the thing I like, but that's why I hated it. And the reason why I like it is because now I'm like, well, actually, it is good.
It's now changed my idea of what I like.
And your brain should flow that way, I hope.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Like, I love, it's really weird. Like, I get magazines in the mail. Like, I love going to someone's house. I like all of the people I go to their house, if they have Playboy, it's a woman.
Mhm.
And it's really,
And it's always vintage.
it's
not
no,
newer
they don't
Playboys.
have,
Oh, yeah,
I don't think they have new ones.
I don't think they make.
It's all
I mean,
on,
like, really, like, I've got a collection of vintage
Okay,
Playboys.
see?
I've got the Beatles interview. I've got the MLK interview.
Yeah, there
I've
you go.
got, you know.
But like whenever I go to someone's house and they have Playboys, I bring it up. I go, "Oh wow, somebody's got Playboys," and somebody goes, "Oh," yeah, and someone always goes, "Oh yeah, yeah." I go, "No. Playboys are amazing," and they go, "Really? Of course they are." And I go, "No. Grab that. Just grab whatever one is right there." And they go, "Okay." And I go, "Open it up to an ad."
Oh,
And they're
beautiful
like,
ad.
"Fucking beautiful."
So
ads.
gorgeous. Yeah.
So gorgeous, so amazing. And if you have a chance to do this, do it. And it blows my mind, like, how great how great the artwork in ads was in like the 70s and the 80s and the 60s. And it's just crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about now,
Yep.
right? And so that's where I'm like, I feel like we've lost a lot of that. Like the AI shit that's coming out, like you just see AI shit all over the place right now. There's nothing that can replicate what that looks like to me. So like I get Motorsport magazine just literally so I can look through it and I can see the vintage cars and just how cool they look, because
Yeah.
you know, and like there's nothing cooler than like an ad and it's like for Beefeat or like whatever liquor, and it's like an F1 car and it's like a dude with a mustache and the sideburns, and it just looks so amazing.
So are you saying that what we need to do is
Mm-hmm.
a 1960s or 70s Playboy style ad for 10 drink minimum
Oh, I would
with
love that.
you? Let's do it.
Dude, I would do
Let's
that in a
do
heartbeat.
it. I
would
will totally design that. Let's do it.
fuck, and I have the clothing. I have all the clothing for it.
I think that'd be a lot of fun.
That would be amazing.
Okay. We'll do it old school too, like where
Smiley-
we photograph stuff and then like
Yeah.
we lay the photographs, we cut them out and lay them over things and then we
Yes.
photograph that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like we'll do it the old school way.
We could do this, and
We
and
can make
Smiley,
this happen.
Smiley would have to be smoking.
Absolutely.
You know, because he's got to have a cigarette.
Sitting on the hood of a
Always.
car,
Yeah.
smoking. And
Oh man,
I'm down. I haven't done any modeling work in.
he's
Couple
yeah,
years.
He used to be a
I'll
model.
make you look good.
Yeah. No, he looks good. I mean, you don't have to make him look good.
Oh,
He
no, I
looks
don't.
good.
No, trust me. I don't have to make you look good.
Just give me a time. I'll get in shape.
He looks good. You're in shape.
Not
You're in-
model shape.
I don't shoot. I mean, come on. First of all,
Yeah.
what kind of model are we talking about?
Well, I used to
Because-
do runway.
Okay. But print is not runway.
No.
I know, but I was always bad at photo shoots. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I'm in, man.
Yeah.
I'm in 100%.
But we're just gonna all we're gonna do is get weird and relax, take a bunch of photos, and then I'm gonna show you the finished product.
I just
right?
want to make sure I look good in clothes.
You
That's-
will look good. I promise you'll look good.
Just
You can't not.
give me a week and a
Let's-
half.
let's-
I'll be in model shape.
Christ.
Okay, you know what? I will. Sure, I'll give you that week and a half.
I have a
Yeah, just
question.
give me a week and a half. I'll be like,
I have
cool, cool.
I have a question for Smiley on this. What is a tougher industry, restaurant industry or modeling industry?
That's a hard one. Those are my
Yeah.
two least ones. Two least favorite jobs I've had. I'm gonna say modeling because I quit that one, and I stuck.
Why?
I stuck through with the restaurant industry. Like I made it into management. I owned my own bar. I was like a regional trainer at the Hyatt.
Yeah.
And then modeling, I was like, after like 2
What was
years,
so rough? What was so rough?
not eating, getting
yeah.
treated like a walking mannequin, which
Yeah.
I thought I would have been used to from waiting, but no. Just a lot of lack of respect. It's so hard to like not take, especially on an empty stomach.
Everyone thinks that models are automatically vapid.
No.
There's this idea, right? And
No, I'm with you.
I did, like, when I was a photographer and I worked with models, I found that mostly wasn't true.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I used to runway model as well.
Oh, shit.
Once you're
But I
on the
didn't-
runway, it's fun. You're
It's
like,
so, but I did it for a performance artist. So it was like all of her models were like interesting looking people. Even at the time that I was doing it, I'm not 6 feet tall, right? I'm 5'4".
Right,
So
right.
she didn't have tall people. She didn't have like this.
How
this
tall?
standard
How
slender.
tall do you say you were?
I'm 5'4".
Really? Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
I
Why
thought
do
it
I
was-
look shorter?
No, taller.
No, I'm 5'4". So I'm like 5'4" and most of my life, and I'm not, I've mostly been around 120 pounds, right?
Okay.
And so that is obese if you're a.
Oh yeah. You would want to probably be around like 104, right? Probably.
Yeah, which there were times in my life when I kind of was, but I wasn't healthy, right? But not when I modeled for this woman named Luna Minot. There's actually a documentary out about her called "Who Is Luna Minot," and it's awesome. We're talking about all the art
what's it
stuff.
on? I love modeling
Gosh, it's on everything.
documentaries. I'll check it out.
It's not a modeling documentary; it's an art documentary.
Okay.
That's
so
same diff.
she would take like men's shirt collars and make like an entire like bridal gown, and
Okay.
like she made my wedding bouquet actually out of men's shirt collars and a golden cage of
I
light
sew
bulbs,
too.
right?
I mean, it's all
Yes.
it's kid and caboodle. If you
I
I'm
would be
so
like-
hey, I sew as well.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Don't you try to leave me out.
We all
I'm,
sew.
I'm just saying, like when you work as a model, you do it because you love fashion.
You do.
You do it because you're getting paid in clothes. and
Everyone
you
here
do it
loves
'cause-
fashion.
Yeah.
So you get paid in clothes and you know how to sew. I mean, that's why you're in that industry anyway.
Here's a question I have. I think you would be a good person to ask.
Okay.
How do we start in Albuquerque? Because there's me, there's you, there's Smiley, there's Omar from Omeo. How do we start some sort of fashion like kind of thing here? You know?
So funny that you asked me that. I
Really?
actually had somebody hit me up recently about doing a fashion thing at Ravenwolf.
Wait a minute. Is it the people that want to do Fashion Week, Albuquerque Fashion Week?
No.
So there's a thing
It's like a DIY. It's like artists who want to do like couture stuff.
because I just recently saw that somebody's doing Albuquerque Fashion Week. There's like an Albuquerque fashion Instagram, and I followed them and I was like, hey, how can I help with this? And they haven't answered back. I don't know why, but like I'm very interested in that kind of stuff, man.
I did just hear, but well, not just. I heard about it a few months ago, but there's like some sort of benefit that happens every year where it's like people just make outfits out of trash or something, and then they show up and they do a thing. There's some a couple of artists
I don't
told
know
me
about
about
this.
it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go so badly, and I think I was out of town for it the last time it happened. But there was like some folks who work at Coyote Clay and Color.
Okay.
Which
No idea what that is.
Oh my gosh, it's awesome! If you do any kind of ceramics,
Okay.
that is the place to get glazes.
I
It's
do
also a good place to.
ceramics, but yeah.
They make beautiful glazes, and
Okay.
the people who work there are just rad and weird and artists, and they're awesome human beings. So, but yeah, apparently, like I heard about it from the folks over there. Apparently, there's a thing, and I'm like, I want to do that so badly. I want to make clothes out of trash, like on the fly.
Interesting.
You know?
Yeah. Oh,
But I
you
feel
have
like
to, you
your
have to do
idea
it
is
on the
cooler.
fly?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Right?
No, but no,
Doesn't
I'm
that
just
sound
saying.
fun?
I'm just saying. How do we make some sort of like conglomerate where we do some sort of fashion thing that we try to combat this, like, drabness of life.
We have a meeting. We decide what our goals are.
Yeah.
We decide when we want to have our flagship event. And then if we're not bored by our third meeting, then we do it.
Okay. I like that idea.
It's a good structure.
You know?
I like that idea.
Are we still interested in this? Oh, I keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, did you wear that to this? Why would you wear that? Why would you wear that shirt?
So what would be the underlying principles for you? Like what would, for both of you, like Smiley, what would be an underlying principle for you for a collective like that? What would it have to do in order for you to have a great time and feel like, yeah, this is definitely where I want to put my creative energy and mental capacity?
Oh, well, my bar is super low. Don't treat me like a mannequin. And if I say ow, stop pinning that into my shoulder.
No. You're not. No. Stop.
What? No.
We're not talking about you being like a
What are you talking about?
A model, we're talking about
model. We're talking about you being a boss.
In what?
part of a collective bringing fashion to Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm not sure if I have an opinion on that at the moment.
You would also have to model. You would also have to model.
Yeah, see, I was just thinking about that.
I feel like I'd put you in charge of models.
I don't know if I should be in charge of models.
Why?
I've never done it before.
You've never modeled?
Yeah,
You've
but
modeled.
No, I've modeled.
You've modeled.
You've managed.
Ah, damn it. Yeah.
You'd be good at this.
This comes back to restaurant stuff. Yes, of course, I know how to do it, and I could tell people how to do it.
And
like, you're
We're
doing
just
that
saying.
wrong.
We're just saying. But what if we?
I don't know if I have any like ground things because I've never done it before. Like usually, once I've done something, I'll be like, I don't like that, or like this is what get up.
But you know what you don't like. You know what you don't like.
And you know how to make people not cry,
Yeah.
too. You know what made you cry as a model. Not that you've ever cried, but
Do you know how to motivate?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I, Chris? Do I know how to motivate people?
Somewhat.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was looking for the honest answer.
I think you do.
Yeah.
I mean, I just met you, but I think you do. Chris, what about you? What would you have to get out of that?
I would need. Here's what I would need. I would need creative freedom. I don't know, to like be bold.
Mm-hmm.
To go, you know what we need here, and then someone go, I don't know, and they go, let's see, let's look at it. It's weird because like I know what I don't like, and then when somebody rolls in and I see it, I go, oh yeah, but like I'm one of those people now. It's really weird because like when I was younger, I was fucking terrible. I was really terrible. I wore the
Oh, you mean fashion-wise?
yeah.
I was like
Okay.
in bed. What are
I'm
you
like-
talking about?
Oh yeah, yes.
What's going on here?
No.
Your mom.
Fashion wise,
Right,
I was like
you were
t-shirt.
terrible.
I was like t-shirt, cargo
Driver.
shorts, t-shirt. No. T-shirts, cargo shorts, all that, right?
Never a terrible
And now, like I can have an event. I'll tell you this. I can have an event, and I'll be driving home from work, and I'll be in my mind. I'm like, okay, I have those shoes that I think I want to wear those shoes, and then I'll go, all right, I have pants that go with that. What shirt though, or what top? And then I'll go, ooh, that top. I love that top.
Mm-hmm.
And in my mind, I'll change the shoes. It's literally like that thing when you were a kid of the different plates with the crayon where you could like do the different fashion. I do that in my head, and I'll have my outfit when I get home, ready to go in my brain. And then as I'm throwing it together, I'll see something else, and I'll go, ooh, you know what? I'll switch it, and then I'll switch. And I'm constantly like pa. But everything, has to match, and I can do that on the fly, and it blows my mind. It blows my mind because I'm like, wow. In my 20s, I was like t-shirt, cargo shorts, same tennis shoes that the one pair of tennis shoes I own. I now have like 35.
So proud of him.
35 pairs
I'm
of
so
shoes.
proud of him. When I ran into him the first time, he was like,
You
he
have more
had like
shoes than I do.
the obligatory men's 2-pair.
I get excited.
Work shoes, not work shoes.
So Smiley and I'll go down and I'll be like, okay, Smiley, we're gonna. If I buy 4 pairs of shoes, I'm gonna give 4 pairs of shoes to the Goodwill.
Because he doesn't have room for more shoes.
Yeah. So I have 3 shoe racks, and then I went to Denver to go to the Cubs games, and I tell my friend, I'm like, Now there's an outlet mall an hour outside of Denver, and I'm in the outlet mall, and I'm in the Vans store, and the lady's like, I take the one pair up there, and she goes, we have a special that
They always say it.
if you get these, I'll give you both pair for half the price. And I was like, shh.
Yeah. Then
So
you
I
have to
walked
do
out.
it.
I walked out with 2 pair.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a lot of pairs of shoes.
You have more shoes. You definitely have more shoes than I
I
have.
probably do.
Like
yeah.
I'm not a shoes or a handbag kind of person.
Okay.
I'm a coat person. I'm a coat and jacket person.
Nice.
I have 2 handbags.
I have good for you. Like I'm like I actually still have coats
Yeah.
that I found when I used to go vintage shopping in high school.
Oh, coats. Oh, we're talking about coats.
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
I have an entire, like, my upstairs, I've got a whole thing
How many?
of
How many
jackets.
do you think you have? I probably have 25 to 30.
I was
easily.
gonna guess like 200.
Oh shit!
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
just said an upstairs
Yeah.
room.
I have in my
Fuck.
upstairs room, I've got 2 clothing racks
fuck,
that are
I'm
full of
stoked.
jackets.
I am stoked at this.
I
You gotta-
can't get rid of them.
I
is it.
hate
Yeah.
the summertime.
I can't
because
get rid of them.
When do you wear? We can't wear jackets.
So
I mean,
during
you can. You just gotta sweat a bunch.
I have taken jackets that I really love, and I've taken sleeves off,
Oh.
or that I don't like. They're too light to wear in the in the winter.
winter.
Yeah.
But then because here's the other thing, because I've loved coats for so long. Okay, so somebody just sent me a newspaper clipping from 1994, from October 1994, and it was me and a friend going to Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh
right?
man.
94, right? And we're both wearing these coats, and he's wearing my clothes, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I still have those coats. And I do, because they were awesome. But one of them is like this awesome, almost floor length crushed velvet, I'm sorry, not crushed, brushed velvet
Oh, brushed,
jacket,
nice.
right?
Yeah.
With a faux gorilla fur collar that like stands
I
up, right?
fucking
It's
love all
so
that.
awesome. And so I'm wearing that, and then there's another one that's like it's cashmere, it's red cashmere with giant mother of pearl buttons and like mink cuffs and like a mink. And I'm
feel
like, I can't get rid of that. I got it for
Right?
$5 at
Yeah.
a Goodwill in '94.
And see, and I feel like the first thing we do as this collective.
I have a good story about fashion here. Chris, remember that time I was getting evicted, or wasn't it? I had to leave my house.
Yeah.
I had to leave
Yeah.
my house for,
I
for
helped
reasons.
you move. Yeah, for reasons.
And you're like, what's important? My clothes. Everything
All right.
else can stay. Anything that looks like clothing has to get. I have
Yeah.
to keep it.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
right. Yeah, and I get it. I get it.
What about this couch? Leave it. What about these dishes? Leave it. If it's those jackets have to go. I had like three closets full of jackets.
Yeah,
I was like,
oh, yeah.
anything's clothes has to go. Anything else, your bed, leave it.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Well, the jackets are the color, right?
Yeah.
Like I have like 5 or 6 dresses that I wear. I have like some jeans. I've got some like blouses. I keep that very simple. Get
Really?
a couple of
Okay.
things. Yeah, I keep that pretty simple. But like that with a really good jacket.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's it.
Fucking A.
You can put it on anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people are like I got criticism. Someone's like, you have a lot of jackets. I was like, I know, but it's what I love.
Good for you.
I feel like okay, as this collective, there's an event that we could do an Albuquerque version, right? Mm-hmm. And I say this in the most heterosexual of all ways. Like one thing
Where is
that
this going?
I think that one event that people just do not get, that I secretly look at and go, ooh, that is phenomenal, is the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that was the theme for my New Year's Eve party
Mm-hmm.
last year at Ravenwolf,
Oh,
which
yeah.
was slutty Met Gala.
Okay.
So just
is that I thought Met Gala was slutty. I don't know.
sluttier.
Sluttier.
Yeah.
Okay.
oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, so I
mean-
literally wore a bathing suit with
Mm-hmm.
a hat that I made out of trash. And like a like a sequin kind of thing that I put over, like I draped
Right.
and pinned to certain things, and so it was fun. We had a poker room upstairs. We had somebody who was doing some impact, like some spanking demonstrations, stuff like that, right? Yeah. So it was fun. It wasn't a kinky party, but it was just like a
Yeah, yeah,
playful
yeah.
kind of, and yeah, it was a bunch of hot people hot, weird creatives
Yeah.
wearing next to nothing but looking cool while they did it. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Everybody make out. It's dark.
I don't know what keeps happening with the TV. I think maybe it's I'm not.
They heard slutty Met Gala and they're like, everybody,
We've been shut off.
It's not. It's not.
you're
We've been
censored.
taken off the air. Where's our television feed?
Why'd you suddenly become Doc Brown?
I don't
I know. Yeah.
That
Right.
was Doc Brown, man.
We're good. We're back. Isn't that weird? I don't know. What's
I do
happening
weird
there.
things when I get distracted.
But like,
Love that.
it's one of those things where, yeah. Do you ever buy an article of clothing and wear it as is?
Yeah. What?
Okay. See, it's rare for me. Like, I'll buy an article of clothing and I have to change it some way to
Okay.
to go. Like, I don't know. It has to fit what I like. I'll go to Buffalo or somewhere or a thrift store and I'll see something and I'll pull it and I'll be like, ooh, I can sew this on it. I can add this thing to it. And it's very rare I don't. It's very rare I don't.
I just started making my own buttons.
How do you make buttons?
You
like
can,
a press or something?
No, I've added buttons to clothing.
yeah, I made buttons.
Oh, adding buttons to.
Right,
not,
but
not
I've-
like making
no,
the buttons.
I've actually made the buttons.
What?
Yeah.
See, that's where I'm stoked.
You can, I mean, look, you can make, if you do any woodworking, you can make, I mean, you can make
Yeah.
buttons out of anything,
Yeah.
right? But I was like, I've had this,
I don't know why in my head I was thinking of a vinyl press.
yeah.
I mean, that's one way to do it too. You could do it that way. So I had like I've got this long, it's like an old J. Crew trench coat, right? It's like
Okay.
wool black trench coat, and it's fine. It's got a little ruffled collar. It's fine, but it's unremarkable. And I was like, you know what? These buttons need something. So I went and I found a bunch of chunks of lapis
buttons.
lazuli, right?
buttons would
Nice.
So big chunks
Pop
of
something.
natural rock, right?
Yeah.
And so I found chunks of natural rock that were flattened already, like made for doing beadwork, and you could fit into the buttonholes. And I just use, you just use a little oil and a small drill, and I
a
just drilled
drill,
some
yeah,
buttonholes,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
sewed them on, and it looks so fun. I get compliments everywhere I go.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So like, yeah, make your own buttons, man. Telling you, you can make them out of anything.
I don't have enough time in the day for all these things.
This
Sure
guy
you
wants me
do.
to watch 5 seasons of a TV show.
The amount of
When I
the
should be
stacks of
sewing.
patches. So I patch. I did this, but like I have so many patches. Like
Same.
patches are the best, man.
I love patches.
Yeah, and I have so many of the same patch because I like to put something on clothing that it's like I just have the patch that says limited edition, and I just fucking sew it on all. It's right there. See.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah, and I have it in white and in black, and then that's because I've sewed something on these pants that's changed them in a way, and I make their limited edition. They're the ones I did, and maybe someday when I die, they'll be like somebody will be like, oh, I got a Chris Burnett. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
I've got one hat that gets all of my enamel pins.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
I've got one jacket that gets all of my patches. And now, like, it's actually it's a vintage Levi's jacket from late 90s or early 2000s,
fuck
right?
yeah, like denim, like acid
Yeah.
wash or not acid
No,
wash?
it's black, and so it's perfect, right? And so like it zips up in the side, so you can slim it in a little bit.
Oh,
It's
wow.
so awesome, yeah.
Interesting.
And so it was given to me by my friend Graham, who he was in that band Rogue Wave, or is in Rogue Wave.
Okay.
And he was also in the album Leaf, and he was working years and years ago. He was working at Levi's, and when I was photographing Rogue Wave, and I went up to photograph a record release show of theirs, and he let me crash with him, and he's like, hey, we've got this sample. He was working at Levi's, and he's like, we got this sample, and I can give it to you if you want. And I was like, oh my god,
Well, yeah.
And yeah.
You're like,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's, again, a lot of the things that I've got a lot of really weird stuff, but it's mostly stuff people have given me because they're like, oh, you're a weirdo. Do you
You're
want
a
one of my
weirdo.
grandmother's fur coats? And I'm like, yes, the I do.
please?
Yes, please.
What do I got to do?
Yeah.
See, that's my goal in life is like if somebody's like, hey, we have this fashion item, would you like us to send you one for free? I'd be like, yes.
That's the entire reason I modeled.
Yes.
Everyone was like, well, they can pay you in cash, but you only do that if you're dumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're going to get thousands of dollars in clothing. And you're like, yeah.
Yes. I will take that.
I will take thousands of dollars in clothing and I will wear it. Yeah.
This is the most fashion-forward conversation I've had in a long,
Yeah. I have
long
clothes.
time. And I'm not a fashion person. So.
So I have clothes I haven't worn yet because the situation hasn't arisen, you know? And I love that. And someone's like, well, then you bought it and you wasted it. No.
No, it'll happen.
It'll happen.
Why is that not the theme for the 10 drink minimum party, the 20-year
Ooh,
live
see?
show?
Liking this.
Wear the thing that you don't have the balls to wear.
Ooh,
Wear the thing
I
that
like
is
that.
so weird it doesn't go with anything.
Yeah.
You think it doesn't, make it go with something. Make it work.
No,
Make it work and wear it. You have to wear, like,
mine I have the outfit that matches, but it doesn't. There's no event.
yeah,
Oh,
this is
see.
the event.
In
to
my
wear
mind,
that to.
in my mind, I just haven't finished the outfit yet. I
Yeah.
have parts of it.
Great.
I need to go find the other bits.
Now you have a deadline and a reason.
Oh, it's an easy deadline too.
Yeah.
Or just wear the outfit you've always wanted to wear in public.
Yeah.
I've already done that.
Like, where?
No, but there's not one that you like just like, I could do that.
I could rock that.
Actually, with Smiley, there probably isn't.
Yeah, I'm like, you met me.
You're going to have the most amazing there's going to be people who show up
I'd
at,
have
like,
to get a new outfit. That's why I'm thinking about
That,
new
no, that's
outfits.
you're gonna need to get a new outfit for this.
Oh, yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay.
Like I said, I have it in mind. I have parts of it. And I thought I had the shirt, but I can't find it anywhere. I might have to tear through my luggage.
There we go.
tear through all of your luggage.
Because sometimes, articles of clothing don't get all the way unpacked.
I feel like people should fly here.
I
for
know
this.
I have this shirt.
I like this.
It's somewhere.
So we're gonna have wear the outfit you've always wanted to wear. But
Yeah.
never had the balls
Yeah.
to wear.
You see it, you bought it, you fell in love with it when you bought it. And you were like, this is me. I feel connected to this piece. I feel connected to this article of clothing. And then it sits in your closet because you never have a place to wear it. You've never have a good
Fuck, I'm
Excuse-
living this. Right
Yeah. So wear it to the 10 drink minimum 20-year anniversary party.
now. I'm living
That's
this right
that's going to be I'm going to do it.
now. I think. Well, I'm definitely gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be wearing some weird shit.
I got a couple months. I'll be on the lookout for the things I need.
I can't wait.
It's the internet,
looking for
my
a
friend.
specific
You can get whatever you
panel.
want. Get whatever you want.
I'm looking for a palette. I have an idea.
I'm thinking. Okay, for you.
If you find some robin eggs blue accessories, I might.
For
be
you, I'm
interested.
thinking Japanese.
I have something for you.
Japanese black denim pants. That's what I'm thinking, right?
You.
Me,
Me.
a white wife beater, right?
I'd really have to work out some more.
Hold on. Yeah, you're right. And then a black denim jacket, open, with those red glasses. I think that would be fun. I think that would pop really well.
And what would we do with my hair? Like an
But I want
thing?
you to roll the jeans. I want you to roll the jeans on the bottom. I don't know about your hair. I'm not a hair guy.
I'm thinking like a top knot. We're doing that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out an idea right there.
Yeah.
I have none of those things other
That-
than the glasses.
I don't care. I'm just saying. I'm telling you.
That to me feels like more Grammys than Met Gala.
Well, I'm just
And
saying.
if we're gonna go Met Gala, get weird, you know.
Well, I didn't know we were gonna go Met Gala. I thought we were wearing the outfit that you always wanted to wear. Well, I'm just saying what I would want for Smiley. He doesn't have to wear that. I'm just saying what I would.
He's throwing out some ideas. He's spitballing some ideas.
I'm just saying what
for
I would.
outfits
I
for
would.
I
Throw
didn't mean to
out for him.
criticize you. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just. It's you can criticize me all you want.
me. Yeah,
I'm
let him
with
have
it
it.
because I like it. I'm with it. I'm just saying this is what I'm thinking in my head, looking at you right here, right now. This is what I would do. And with your shoes, I would go simple. I would go with either a white shoe with red or a red shoe with white.
Okay. I can
Okay.
see the outfit that you've got in mind.
Yeah, actually, I would go with those shoes. Those shoes are good.
Yeah, these are actually not
those
bad.
Are good with it.
I
I
want
could just change the laces on them.
Yeah,
I want to see
yeah.
a top on you
Mm-hmm.
that is high collar. This doesn't exist, by the way. I'm making it up in my head.
I
It's
like that.
high collar all the way up to your jawline,
Ooh,
right?
I like this.
Okay.
But with a slit in the front, okay. And
How far down?
just right to the
Like it.
Clavicle?
Love
yeah,
it.
right to the
love
clavicle,
it.
right?
Yeah.
So just like a little V in the clavicle of that collar on
Mm-hmm.
your neck, right? And then I would want to see pleats and gathers right here and like on your shoulders.
What kind of jacket
right?
though, or like pleats on what?
This is a shirt. This is a,
shirt.
top,
A
right?
shirt.
So this is
Oh,
a
the
silk,
shirt.
This is a silk or satin shirt.
Okay,
right?
pleats. Okay.
And then nice and like real nice and straight right here, right in the front, like almost old school starch shirt kind of look in the front, like old,
Okay.
like turn of the 20th century starch shirt front.
Okay.
But then I want to see sleeves, and I want to see this in a color. I want to see this in like a cerulean or like some kind of like deep green, like a
Okay.
like a hunter green or something, right? I think a shocking blue or something would actually work better. And then I want to see the sleeves just be fucking giant, but then nice long cuffs, like here to here, right? And like fullness, not puffy. I don't want to see puffy. I want to see movement. Because I feel like that's, and I feel like I would want to see that
You're
on
talking
you.
like late 90s dress shirt style?
No, absolutely not. No, almost
Less movement in the arms?
way more movement in the arms.
More. Okay.
Only from about the forearm to the mid bicep. Like a lot of excess fabric there, and then a really nice and tight on the neck, nice and tight up on the shoulders, nice and tight like right on your wrists. And
Have you ever seen that movie Equilibrium?
no,
Oh, okay.
am I describing an outfit?
Adjacent.
Okay.
It's to remind me of
I just
some of their outfits in that movie.
I want to see that, but then I want to see slim, some slim pants, some like kind
Clean,
of
like a clean look on the pants.
yeah, maybe like just like nice like a cuffed. I like the cuffed.
The cuff
You're
is
talking
good.
about-
The cuff is good.
Yeah.
What kind of materials are you thinking for, like not denim, but more like,
Well, no, I was thinking denim for like for you.
Black
for mine-
canvas.
Black canvas
Really?
is good. I like
Oh,
black
okay.
canvas. I like that.
oh,
Yeah.
that's a good call.
Yeah, and then like and then boots that are like kind of almost almost motorcycle boots.
I like that too.
Like a little bit of, but not too like we don't want to go full Johnny Depp here.
No, no.
Just
I have this is funny. I have a tan pair of Doc Martens.
No,
They're about
no.
like right here.
they might be too
They're
round.
They're round. They're too tan and they're too light. I think maybe for this.
I would want to see like worn black like worn leather, like
Ah.
something that's kind of aged, something because if you got for me
I
a
have
good outfit has the
some-
movement.
I have some of those like older dress boots with like the zippers on the side.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Row.
Like those might work.
Yeah,
I like that.
hot.
See, we could do this for hours. I
Yeah, we're like getting into our own heads.
Oops,
We're like,
sorry, viewers.
sorry.
trust me, listeners, it
This
looks
was
really
our-
great in our heads.
It does. It does. I see. That's the thing. Like I can see the thing. I was. I like.
What would you put me in?
We could go. We'll do that the next one. So I could like. I was looking at I was thinking about a whole Osaka Saints thing for Smiley. I was like, ooh, he could be very Japanese. I was like, I don't know why. I was like, ooh, very.
Well,
cool.
that's why I went with the top knot. I'm like, I see.
I was
what
like
you're going
Japanese
for.
denim. I was like Japanese denim for sure. Maybe a little red to it.
I don't know if
Red
you
to the
realize
cuffs.
that.
Yeah.
This my
But,
hair comes down.
All right, we probably should get out of here.
Awesome. I love that.
It's been a good show. I've been See, you see, like you were like,
Look how late we
yeah,
went. Oh
yeah.
my god.
You were like, what are the topics? I'm like, I have no idea. I was like,
Oh
let's
yeah,
have a
I have
conversation.
plans at 8.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get out of here. I want to thank Miss Sterling Powers for being on the show.
Chris.
And we're going to do a live show. It's our 20th anniversary, September 26th, Raven Wolf House. Right?
Yeah.
If you don't live here, come. If you want to come, you're welcome to come to Albuquerque. I'm not going to pay for you, but you should come here. And we be a part of the show.
We'll definitely talk to you.
We will definitely talk to you.
You can hang
And we will definitely judge your outfit.
You'll finally have a reason to wear the weirdest thing in your closet.
Yeah.
And we're all going to support that.
Wear that thing that you've always wanted to wear, but we're afraid to in public. Yeah, let's do that. That's a thing. I like that. I love that. You gave us that theme. I mean, I think we came up with it, right?
we totally, it wasn't me.
Yeah. When do you have your Atheist Robot Pussy release? When is that?
July 25th,
Yeah.
Atheist Robot Pussy release. Find me at Slutty Rock and Roll 69 on Instagram. It wasn't taken. I couldn't believe it. But more importantly, coming up, we've got a benefit show at Raven Wolf House that is benefiting some local trans rights groups, and that is on July 14th. So find me at Raven Wolf House on Instagram, and there's a link to tickets there.
Fuck yeah. July 31st, Duke City Championship Wrestling at the El Rey Theater. We are going to have a tournament to decide who goes to the NWA territory show in Troy, Missouri, which I'm going to also be at. So come out, buy a ticket, go watch us. It's super cool. It's fun as shit. Hobo Hank's there. Sale Taylor's there.
Hobo Hank.
Yeah.
Hobo Hank.
Yes. But yeah, come out. It's going to be exciting. And I want to thank Smiley. I want to thank Brody. I want to thank Sterling. I want to thank you guys for being here. It's been awesome. And with that,
We are 10 drink minimum.